stepping aside, letting someone fucking do their shit without me getting in their way.
Look,
there you go.
My
right.
lovely wife Midge is nothing if not tenacious, and that's what we loves about sir. We also got I got a couple of I got all the recipe cards in there. We can talk about the drinks too, and we got some setup. I love it. Just,
so what was the amount again that you said Malort would happen?
$100.
Oh, just straight out $100
for tonight.
Easy
just $100 donation. Yeah, we'll go through. I got notes just right off camera. I am prepared. I am a television journalist here.
My snakeskin shoes.
It's actually astounding how little provocation he needs for the Malort.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Disturbingly easy.
Yeah.
We could. We'll find out in a minute.
You gotta say, give me the Malort, and we're like, we're not trying to make you. And he's like, well, you can't make me, but I'm gonna have to do it. And
as Jorsh can see, we're getting ready. All right, because we are about to go at the matches with Ron Owens and the Famous Monster and Ryyudo and Jorsh tonight, and we're gonna for a good cause, for a really good cause.
You want me to get the Malort?
I already have the Malort.
Where?
Do you not see the Malort shot glass?
Oh my God, you're right. I didn't even see it.
I got a brand new bottle for the evening. We'll show it off again in a moment. Yeah, the other bottle's yours. He was chugging from a bottle of Malort. I just want to put out there.
Oh God.
I wanted to try it.
Yeah, it was when we were playing the card shop sim together. Jorsh decided that I'm just gonna drink Malort. It's like normally we at least let people donate for. Like, I'm gonna do it. As much as I was getting the rizness just before. It was. Yeah,
you need to give people a free trial.
A free trial of Malort? You can do that.
How will they know what your reaction will be?
Pretty blasé, because we've discussed my love of grapefruit juice a number of times.
Yeah, that's true. That's all you talk about.
It's really good. I just like it. I just think it's delicious.
Can somebody pay me to eat more pasta?
I don't think we're that sort of stream, and I don't think Twitch is that sort of platform.
Not a mukbang?
Oh no, they're still doing mukbangs, I'm sure.
Yeah. All right. Turn that off. All right. Let's get our lovely faces up. Why, hello.
Right,
My name is Ron Owens, and we are joined tonight by Jorsh.
Josh.
And you want to be Josh tonight? And Ryyudo. And of course, of course, the host with the most we've got, the Famous Monster, who's having technical difficulties tonight. Oh, things jumped around. I gotta drag windows. Ah, jeez. Now he's. Oh. There it is. I have to adjust Ryudo's window.
Oh no, did you fuck me up?
No, it's gonna be
I would consider that fucking me up.
No,
How dare!
I don't do that to my friends.
Oh, I could probably just re-click that instead.
Dropped off the call. I can pop your window out.
You can make it so you can't see for shit.
Yeah. No. We want to do that. Okay, there we go. Oh, hello.
Hey.
I see your camera. Do you want me to capture it?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Hell yeah!
We're all in here tonight, folks. All right.
Just like a good poker hand, we're all in, baby. Let's go.
Copy. Oh my God. Oh no! What did you do, Jorsh?
Burped up my nose.
If the pasta comes out of your nose, I'll pay you to eat that pasta.
Oh, they're big for their bow ties. I don't think it'll come up.
Oh, even better. The value's gone up to $10.
I'd do it for $5, shit.
You can make like one bow tie come out of either nostril at once. That would be fantastic.
Oh, that would tie everything up. It's true, yeah. You can just slap it on you. Got the snot to stick it on there.
Monster, we keep losing you. It's throwing off the thing.
Yeah, sorry. It'll just be a second.
Okay.
I was knocking my camera loose.
There it is. All right, we're back.
Hey!
I'm also going to probably turn it off again in a minute when my food, not a minute, but when my food shows up. I'm difficult.
Yeah. I think we're good enough. All right. So hey,
I think you're good enough too.
we got some fun stuff coming up in 3 days, 18 hours, 39 minutes, and 22 seconds. It's going to be Cardio Souls. Who knows what Cardio Souls is?
I don't. I have no idea what Cardio Souls is. Why don't you explain it to us, the viewer? I mean, to me.
Well, you see, there's a fun thing we like to do here in the basement, which is where we are tonight, here in lovely Calgary, Alberta, Canada. We like to get on cardiovascular equipment, such as, I don't know, a stair stepper, and play, gaming classic Dark Souls Remastered from start to finish while using such a machine, a device, a cardio machine that you use with the soles of your feet, you see, Cardio Souls, and also it's Dark Souls. And there's a lot of bosses in that game, and, you should celebrate these wins, these difficult wins. It's a game known for being difficult, but if you pay a little bit of attention, you can kind of unravel that onion. And so, what if after each victory you drank a tasty beverage? What if after each victory you tasted a perhaps not so tasty beverage? Well, you at home can donate to have such wonderful things as, Jorsh, please pass me the can. A Kona Big Wave. Or Malort. And tonight, for $100, and we got 4 of these, available, I'll do a little ad read and tasting about Malort. Maybe you've heard about Malort. You've heard the legends. You want to know, is it really as good as they say it is? Well, for $100, and the first one would indeed get us to our goal, and we'll talk about what that goal is going to do for me. It's real good. I'll tell you about it. We also have, for $100, the commentary team of Josh and the Monster and Ryyudo. They'll come up with some sort of cocktail that, we'll let Josh go and throw together because I know you would like it. That's why I put it in. There's 2 of those. I'll drink it. The good thing for me is it's not pounding it down. And hey, that gets us back to Cardio Soul. See, the other thing is I got to pound those beverages after the bosses. So, there are some very nice drinks we've come up with. And please pass me the mug now, Josh. Because I could talk about that first very nice beverage. In fact, you might even say it is perfectly cromulent. These sorts of wonderful cocktails will be drank out of the Bogner Memorial Cup. As you can see right here, this is indeed professional wrestling legend Rick Bogner and his Razor Ramon, persona, which he is best known for. Former tag team champion in the WWF, just one of the greats, truly. He left us too soon, so we had to memorialize him in this cup. But, what if you donated and you had a specific drink you wanted me to drink, such as, a few. Or there's another option where we have a wheel of all of these drinks I'm going to read, and maybe it'll come up. But hey, let's start with a perfectly cromulent drink that Ryyudo came up with. Well, I'm going to have to slam this. Keep that in mind. It might sound like a perfectly cromulent drink, which it is. But when you got to slam it down, it's a little spicy. So we're going to shake over ice the following things. Some gin, some mimosa.
Wait. Is that the name? It's the name of the drink.
Ryudo's perfectly cromulent drink. That is the name.
I thought you were just describing the drink. All right, I'm back on board. Please continue. I'm sorry.
The name and the descriptor are one and the same. We operate on multiple levels here.
Yeah, no worries, my upstairs buddy. We got you.
You see, this is Ryyudo said, Jeff, I know nothing about pro wrestling. I said, my guy, you are going to bring the exact amount of energy we need, and you're already paying off in dividends. All right, so we're going to shake this perfectly cromulent drink over ice. Gin, mimosa premix, and Carolina Reaper rum. If you watched last year, you might remember, anytime I drink the Carolina Reaper rum, I have uncontrollable hiccups. You didn't have to drink it. You wanted to. I know, but you wanted to drink it.
I wanted to drink that shit?
Yeah.
Oh.
You didn't have to drink it. Yeah, we're then going to strain it into another glass, perhaps the Bogner Memorial Cup, full of ice, and top it off with some Old Bay seasoning. Now, drinking it nice and slow, as one would do with a classy cocktail or perhaps a perfectly cromulent drink, it's nice. Pounding that will not be good.
It won't hit you right away.
No, the Reaper rum will hit me right away.
Oh, okay.
I will be hiccuping. I will be hiccuping a lot. So you could contribute to the wheel, or you could donate. I believe that's a $2.50 because that's a special drink, and there's 2 of them open to just have me drink it. the Gonster. We have some Instagram viral legends here. Explicitly must be poured into the Bogner Memorial Cup. You need 1 can of Guinness, and you need a Monster energy drink to float on top. Now, I currently have the classic, sugar Monster. I see you. That's the face. Yeah, I see the face you're making. So we have the sugar-free Monster, the blue and white one. Josh has threatened to bring over the pink Monster, and I said if you bring it over and it's not room temperature, or maybe if it is, we'll use that one instead. Sure.
It's just okay. Do I understand you correctly that you're mixing Guinness and a flavor of Monster energy drink
Yes.
Not mixing.
together?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Not
Not mixing, floating.
Oh, you're not mixing. Okay.
Float the Guinness on top.
Oh wow. Okay.
Is it?
All right.
You see, you shouldn't have said that because it would have been funnier if I did it this way.
It wouldn't work.
I think it would be just a nasty thing.
It would just be disgusting.
Well, see, here's
So
the
what? You're not.
Right. I
Here's-
should've left it-
You're not
Here's-
mixing them. You're just drinking them at the same time.
here's the thing, folks. Here's the thing.
Okay.
I'm not going to be. Well, I have a couple of drinks I do need to mix as per donation incentives. And we'll get to that one in a moment. But largely, it might be the Monster, it might be Josh, it might be one of the other peanut gallery sitting in these lovely theater seats that Midge found for us on the internet. That's the bartender. So I put down directions and instructions, and I just saw $50 come in from Anonymous. Thank you, Anonymous. We'll check that one out in a moment.
God damn.
Yeah,
All
we're
right.
$50 away from our goal, which I didn't even get to. This is going to be great.
You know what? I'm gonna have you pause for a second.
I'm pausing.
there, because things are moving a little bit too fast. I was gonna throw this out earlier, but it looks like it is already time to say this out loud. If you reach your $100, I too have some Malort at home that I brought back fresh from Chicago because my wife likes it, but I do not.
I feel like
To make sure you get that $100, I will join you in enjoying Malort. And I will power through it with the best of them, and I will flex with the rest of them.
let me verify. I think I need to send Josh to the fridge. I do. We've hit the wonderful incentive of big wave, slam down a beer, Jeff. So we got to interrupt the introduction. Josh, please get me a beer from the fridge.
And I can't just stand by here and listen to such noble offers being made without saying a little bit of something of myself. So listen, viewer, for every $50 that you donate, I, the famous Monster, the famous one himself, will watch Jeff do a shot of Malort.
I don't think that's how it works, but
right there, the ultimate of power, always there for their friends.
I just would like to remind everyone in this room that the legally binding agreement for being in the house on Saturday is indeed, if I can no-hit any of the bosses, and there's going to be about 21, I believe, in the current practice run, which I cut 90 minutes off of today. If I no-hit, you are legally bound to also drink the same thing. Just putting that out there.
Ooh.
I mean, I don't.
Leg Kick
I don't
is
like it, but
proud
you
of your
are.
sacrifice, Monster. Thank you, Leg Kick, our ever-present, ever-diligent intern. All right, let me fulfill my duty here.
That's a terrifying name. Leg kick TKO. That means they can kick you in the leg and you're going down. And just by all means, the rest will say, "Oh
you're
my
done.
God, you got your ass whooped."
Boom, bye.
Isn't that what happened when
Josh is
Isn't that what
confirmed.
happened with Andre the Giant and Akira Mata? Actually, am I wrong about that? It was Mata. I think this was the one where Mata just kept kicking Andre in the legs, and they just called the match because that's all he was gonna do.
Yep. Just got thrown. All right, Hoof. Eyes are watering, which is kind of what happens, even when it's just a big wave. It's a refreshing little beer, but when doing intense cardio, it can be good. Oh, hey, another one. In the Bogner Memorial Cup, which, if you didn't see it, I would like you to please take a nice look at the Bogner Memorial Cup. It is left us too soon. Rick Bogner in his Razor Ramon attire. The text is, in the usual, your friend whom has passed away. You go and get the airbrush T-shirts down the Jersey Shore style font that says Bogner Memorial Cup. Midge put this together because she's amazing and really wants to contribute as best as she can. She has a cocktail she's gonna make up, which who knows what that'll be. But hey,
No.
Oh, disaster ahead.
we got another Instagram viral sensation. Pour into the Bogner Memorial Cup a Gatorade Zero Lime Cucumber and a Mike's Harder Cranberry. It's the flavor.
I'm so excited
But-
for the flavor.
So okay, my question I guess would be how is it my what's it? I'm not caught up with my you know early 20s girl drinks or whatever
It's
people
been a
do these
while,
days, but,
so
like, what is Mike's Harder? Because I figured there'd be a Mike's Hard Cranberry.
Yeah.
And now there's Mike's Harder. Is there?
I believe,
did
and
they
Josh can
evolve
go
or,
look
like,
in the
are there-
fridge. It's in the lower shelf on the back one. I believe it is just at least a 7, if not 8% can. It's higher ABV. For
It's
those
just-
who
it's
weren't.
really Mike's Hard with a higher ABV.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
That's yeah. No, it's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
not even kidding. If that's
Josh, please
what a
confirm.
response
What is the
to do,
percentage?
I support that.
8%.
But it's like one of those things as a result of like, well, we have more alcohol in here. It's like, well, we got to make it sweeter and more punchy. And it's like, oh God, it's just, you're drinking that one for a goal at that point instead of enjoying the fact that you have a spiked lemonade. You have a lemonade that's been spiked. It's kind of a different feeling in that one.
It's funny you mentioned
Yeah.
spiked lemonades and by extension, your twisted teas. Because way back when, a younger Ron Owens and a younger famous monster, we used to go into New York City quite a bit, and being panicky people, you gotta kind of work the nerves. So there was a number of times you might find us in a parking garage in Hoboken, New Jersey, just inhaling those sugary girl drinks to kind of get the jitters out because big groups of people, they're hard to deal with when you're young and a little wacky.
No, correct answer. I get it. We used to load up
You say
some
us.
OJ and like gin or something like that, and we just like had it in like a little thermos with us, so it stayed cool before we got downtown. And then as we jumped out of the car, parked away, put it down.
It's funny you mention the OJ and Jim because, leg kick again, not only does a noble spirit drink in Bogner, the smallest man, but a nice Bogner of Gator wine would really finish the night on a high note. Oh, does anybody
Now,
want to explain to
Gator
Josh what
wine.
Gator wine is?
You say that we were drinking the twisted tea. We drove you drove us in your car to this parking garage, and then you bust out like a 6-pack or so, like a 12-pack or whatever. It was twisted tea. And you just start belting them down, and I'm just like,
I gave you one, therefore we drank
you
it.
did because I'm like, there's a dude who's just chugging twisted teas. All right.
I never said I wasn't a degenerate. I said I've gotten a little bit better, but I can bring the degenerate back out
It's true.
when I need to.
Please don't do that.
I don't want
I
to.
imagine like the security guard is walking around and looks over and it says the exact same thing. It's like, well, there's someone in the parking garage slamming down twisted teas. I don't know if I should stop them or help them at this point here.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't know which would be better, and I don't know which would be worse.
Right, exactly.
And also, if I'm a security guard, I see two dudes just in a car drinking twisted tea. I'm like, all right, well, the one thing they're not is dangerous.
They're thinking
You know
they're
what I
going to be
mean?
dangerous, but
No, no.
Yeah,
I
they might.
knew I knew I was not a hard man. Let's not put any airs out there, okay? I knew what I was.
See that
Getting in your car.
in a parking garage. I'm like, all right, dude, slamming girl drinks. That's fine. That's none of my business.
Yeah, exactly. You just move on from that one. You're like, nothing's
Yep.
going to happen
Mhm.
here. I hope they make it back.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, speaking of making it back, we have the first drink. I've read the list out. If you were watching, you've heard it. But here's the first drink for Dark Souls this weekend. I do have to make this one. It's an oldie but a goodie. I used to drink it all the time when I lived in the great state of Maine. It's the Hateful Highball. You take some grapefruit juice, you take some orange juice, you take some whiskey, and you chug it down.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I can go with that.
My food's here. I'll be right back.
Sure thing.
Oh, hell yeah. The moss is about to eat.
We have the Sojourner Truth Bomb. What if you took a lager and put some soju in it?
Yeah, all right.
And remember, some of these sound good. I have to pound it. I can't savor
Right.
it.
That's
Yeah,
what you do with a soju bomb, though.
I know, but I'm just all. You could. I've seen people sip them. I know you should. All right. Classic. I've had this in years past. It's from Home Movies. It's the yeast infection. You're gonna fill a glass with rum and top it off with a shot of rum and top it off with some oat milk.
I thought that said 8 ounces of rum.
No, it's an 8-ounce glass. No, not 8 ounces
Here's
of
my
rum.
new drink idea. 8 ounces of rum.
Yep. That's a bit. No,
Enjoy.
we're not doing that.
Ooh.
Can we put it over ice? No.
No,
Absolutely
no,
not.
it does
Matt,
not.
heat it up.
It does not say ice. Yeah, we got the hot drink master
there we
over
go, heat it
here.
up.
So Ryyudo, I told you about it last year. I drank the hot Dr Pepper with Malort. That was Josh's invention.
That was good.
So your secret technique is heating it up every single time, right?
Yeah.
Why cool it down when you can heat it up?
Cold things no taste. Hot things taste good.
Yeah. Why do they call it oven when you oven the cold food out the hot food?
Garfield
All that sort of
lore,
stuff.
yes.
Yes.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea Breeze. A number of these come from various cookbooks and cocktail books that Midge and I, had donated, but we kept some of the good ones. All right. Club soda, cranberry juice, grapefruit juice, and vodka.
That's good.
Yeah.
Sounds nice.
Yeah.
The juice should rehydrate me.
Yeah.
The club soda. It'll be a nice time. Rye and Prejudice. Fill your glass with ice. Please note when I am stating when there should be ice in these drinks and when there is no ice mentioned. Fill a glass with ice, grapefruit juice, whiskey.
Do you have to consume the ice?
Good question. I probably will chew on some of it because I feel like when this comes up, if I'm deep enough in, I'm gonna want that water however I can get it. Also, Midge can insist I drink water, at which point I would say just pour the water over the ice.
Fair enough. That is a fair way of consuming the ice.
Midge is ultimately the commissioner of this whole endeavor, which is smart for all of us involved. Tequila Mockingbird. So this is, I guess you could say it's thanks to Ilion's badgering. Friend of the show. I have issues with pickles, largely because as a latchkey kid, I came home every day and was given a jar of baby gherkins and said, "Here's your snack, Jorf." I said, "Thank you." So I've had a lot, and I generally don't eat pickles. So the Tequila Mockingbird is tequila with a dash of hot sauce and a baby gherkin as a chaser.
That was pretty damn good, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
But I've also I'm not so much a pickle dude. So
Pickle person, yeah.
Another drink. This is another Coach McGurk from Home Movies drink. I have had this. It is so good. That said, I didn't have to slam it when I had it, so who knows how that's going to be. Fill a glass with ice, add a shot of whiskey, add a teaspoon of hot mustard, a pimento, a parsley, and then fill your glass with oat milk. It's really good. I can't explain it. It's really good. It's a really good drink.
You got some herbals, you got a little bit of spice in there, you got some earthy flavors. That sounds like that could make a good meal.
Yeah.
What was the first ingredient?
The first ingredient was whiskey,
Oh.
or technically fill a glass with ice.
You want me to bring my really nice whiskey for them? I have 2 bottles.
You can bring whatever you want.
Okay.
I'm not going to stop you. Saison Beer Anthony. A Belgian white ale, a ginger syrup. Midge made a whole batch of ginger simple syrup from ginger because she's, again, committed to helping out. Some lemon juice and some vodka.
It's nice.
A lot of vodka coming in. The drink of tomorrow. This is from the Akewood cookbook. You got some tonic water, and then you're going to shake over ice some blue curacao and vodka. You're going to strain that into that glass with the tonic water. And then you are going to take 3 toothpicks and 7 tiny marshmallows and make a Sputnik as the garnish. And I guess technically I then have to eat the garnish, perhaps. I don't know, but yeah.
What's the garnish?
It's the drink of tomorrow from the Akewood cookbook. The garnish is 3 toothpicks and 7 marshmallows formed into a Sputnik.
I don't eat the toothpicks.
I'm not going to eat the toothpicks. Why would you go there?
All right, that's where I went.
Why would you go there, Jeff? Please tell us.
Why would I go there? Why would I go there, huh?
All right. Hey, here's a drink from an old
Where would you
roommate.
like me to start?
It's called the Ronda Jeremy, and I'm going to keep ignoring you guys. We're going to take an 8-ounce glass. You're going to put in a shot of whiskey, and you're going to top that baby off with Ovaltine.
Oh, that's the good.
Why would I think that you would need to be talked out of doing something brutally?
Have you ever seen me eat a toothpick? Have you ever seen me eat a toothpick?
I've never seen you not eat a toothpick.
I'm not eating one right now.
Not yet would be my answer to that.
Yeah, because you don't have one.
Not yet have I seen you eat a toothpick.
Okay. All right. I mean, there's
I
still
don't
time.
know. I know that now. I'm now aware you would not eat a toothpick, but it hadn't come up yet, so I was kind of 50-50 on the topic.
Okay.
Look, you were in the garage drinking girl drinks. Maybe toothpicks were in at the time. Maybe on TikTok they were TikTok toothpicks and stuff like that.
That was the style at the
true.
time, toothpicks. Hey, we got the gin here.
Mhm.
We're going to shake over ice, some orange bitters, some gin, some lemon juice, some fresh mint, and some granulated sugar. Then we're going to strain and serve it. And then, of course, I have to just pound it, much like that Kona Big Wave.
And that toothpick.
Yeah, and that toothpick. Oh, the 3 toothpicks, actually. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. I lowered the number. I'm sorry for going soft on you.
Yeah, don't discredit my actions here. Jeez. Another Coach McGurk drink from Home Movies. It's the Dirty Frenchman. You're gonna take some olive juice, like crack open a can of black olives, pour that juice off into a shot glass, and then add some red wine.
Ooh.
It's good. It's a good drink. The salt works. I don't know. It's nice. It's like a 12-year-old made you a dirty martini as best as they could figure it out. We got two more. All right. The penultimate one. The lime of the ancient mariner. We're going to rim a glass with some salt. We're going to fill that glass with ice. We're going to put in some gin, some grapefruit juice, and some lime juice. And again, pound it down. And I guess I have to eat all the salt.
Electrolytes.
Yeah, electrolytes.
Yeah, electrolytes.
I'm probably going to need that salt at that point. Yeah. Our last one. It's Emily Drinkinson. We're going to shake over ice, some bitters, some bourbon, and some maple syrup. We're going to strain it into a glass of ice, and then we're going to top that sucker off with some ginger ale. And that's Emily Drinkinson. And that is our 17 Wheel of the Worst Drink cocktails that you can put in for. See what we spin to win. Baby, I think it's time for some wrestling. I think.
Oh, I know that video game.
Yeah. So we got Ryyudo and Jorsh here sitting in the new blood. When I mentioned some of the match modes we have, Ryyudo, it seemed like the S1 rules match, the kickboxing, it spoke to you. Should we start off with some kickboxing tonight?
Yes, because those will include a lot of wrestling moves I now know the names of.
All right. All right. So we've downloaded some special friends for tonight. We have our own cohorts of fun people. We got the Dark Patriot, the Darker Patriot, Dark Chaz. Some great folks. But to help Ryyudo kind of get into it easy, I went to the workshop. I downloaded some characters, and normally we just do random select and see until it's fun, but I think we should look at all of your options, and you with your background in the fighting game community, I think you'll really be able to help us out. Pick some characters here.
We gotta have strong bad.
We got strong. Well, let's go through the big list. We got a lot.
No. You gave me a. You
all right,
gave me
strong
the
bad
option,
in.
You put strong bag in there.
Okay, strong bad's in. All right.
Finally, strong bag cross Capcom. I've been waiting for this game all my motherfucking life.
We got strong bad.
Strong bad again.
You got. We could do that. We got Dr. Zan. For
Yes.
Streets of Rage. Some of them do have multiple costumes, depending upon how much the creator wanted to
that
do.
Brown bomber jacket's good.
We got Johnny Maximum.
Yes. The football's back, baby.
Yep.
Makoto is here too.
Oh, yeah. Multiple costumes. I hope these are canon. This looks like Mario.
That one's canon. That's Street Fighter
Okay.
4.
Okay. we got Yuri. You got
Yep, hell yeah.
your Wolfgang Krauser's in.
Do we have their themes in this game?
I would have to
Musically.
download them separately, but you could put them in if you wanted to.
Okay. That's good to
there's
know.
a lot of versatility. Joe Higashi. Feels appropriate for kickboxing. I'm just putting that out there.
That is true. So I won't pick them.
There you go. Blue Mary herself. Multiple costumes.
Hell yeah.
This one's a little weird to me. The tops, some of the tops don't fit right, but I had to look at
And
it
yet
earlier, so I'm drawing everybody's eyes to it.
It's almost the most canon top that she has.
Okay. All right. We got Goro.
Yeah, Klike shoes himself.
Oh yeah. Oh, only one. Oop. I thought he had a couple costumes. All right. We got Big Bear.
Hell yeah, he's back, baby.
Yeah. You got Athena.
Nice.
Classic.
You might as well go down the right side because I can't see any of the right side
Gotcha,
at
gotcha.
all.
We got Mr. Met. It's the Mets, baby.
It's the Mets, baby!
He's got some outfits too.
I've never met anyone with so many nice outfits.
His finishing move is the pitching chop. His signature move is the short uppercut, and he's got the he likes to favor the American punch rush. All right, he's got a Mr. Met. Don't count out Mr. Met.
I'll never count out Mr. Med.
Right. We got Chun-Li, classic. She's known for her kicks. She could be good at kickboxing.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's true.
Terry Bogard, the Wild Wolf himself.
Oh, Mr. Beauregard, hell yeah.
Yeah, we got a couple of costume changes depending upon how we're feeling.
Nice.
To know him is to love him.
Mike Bison.
I was gonna say, is he Mike Bison? Is he Balrog? We're not gonna debate that, but he has some outfits.
Oh, damn, yeah.
He feels appropriate as well for kickboxing. I got Nappa.
Dude.
Why not? Why not
that's
Nappa?
what's-
Why can't Nappa kickbox?
It's true. We've never seen him get the opportunity to be in the ring.
Yeah.
Why Goku broke his spine? That's why.
It's true. We got Scorpion with a couple of alternates.
Of course. Yeah. We can summon him at any time.
They put in some work. Speaking of M. Bison, there he is. He's not
There he
Vegas.
goes, yeah.
Tonight he is canonically M. Bison. Got some interesting outfits.
Ooh, some of that Street Fighter 4 run. There we go.
Oh, we got Oro.
But they don't show the one frame of his dick like they do in Street Fighter 3. It's a goddamn shame.
I wasn't aware of that one. That's what you're bringing to the table tonight. The deep lore of the D lore.
The deep lore.
The literal D lore. Patty, thanks for coming over.
He has a specific move where you can see just like one frame of his dangles just hanging out there.
All right.
Doesn't make him any stronger, but it makes you feel more vulnerable.
Shows it off. Gotcha. Speaking of stronger, I forgot to get you after the drink. So the whole reason we're doing this tonight, and we got I should update. It's $50 to pay in mode.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Where I will join you for the pay mode as well.
Oh no.
What do you mean, oh no? I announced it and you cut me off. You were there. I've seen to you.
So $50.
Oh, I can look up there.
Yeah, you have multiple options of where to look, but you miss out everybody else's stuff. Unfortunately, Josh, there's so many windows. So $50 that gets us to our goal of $2,000, which is our final milestone, which is pain mode. Which is, I got weighted gloves, £1 a piece. That's £2. I got ankle weights, 5 a piece. That's £10. Oh my God, it's puppet time! And I got a weighted vest, which is I was hoping you'd bring out the puppets. Thank you. And I got a weighted vest, which is 30 pounds. So that's 42 pounds of weight I have to start the marathon with on the stair stepper. And I can remove the weights, but I can only remove them when I beat a boss. And as you might recall, when I beat a boss, I have to drink some terrible alcohol. So it's going to be a really good time for me. I did one test run of pain mode, and I turned a gray shirt transparent, as Skippy tells me. Yeah. It was a good time. It was a good time for me to be alive. All right. Violent Ken. We saw him a little bit earlier.
Yep, he showed up.
I
like it was Violent Ken.
We have
Ken.
Alex, but he's grayed out, so we cannot use him for some reason. There's like parts shop stuff that happens. We got Gen, some of his outfits from the various games, You could press the buttons and he changed fighting style. He was very versatile.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Oh,
How
yes,
could I leave out
Skullomania.
the boy, Skullomania? With a nice collection of outfits.
That's the
Hell
skull,
yeah.
brother.
And, gotta have Ryu. Can't leave him out.
He likes dirt. What can we say? I mean, that's it. That's all you say.
We got the dad beard version, too.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's Ryu.
Hot Ryu.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so second half, we got Akuma, right? You got Goken. You got Zangief, who, I felt like I said I got to get him, and then I said, well, surely I could just make a whole roster of fighting game guys. And that's what really put me down this path this afternoon. Streets of Rage, once again, we got Max, who was a wrestler, which also fits the theme.
And he whooped my ass in 4.
Yeah.
We got Sector. We got Sagat, who is a kickboxer.
That's true. That's true. So he's not appropriate.
Nope. Entertainment
this
Honda
Edmond
himself.
Haida.
He's got some clothes.
Oh, there we go. Hell yeah, I love the coach outfit.
We got Dan, who I like that they added the makeup to really exaggerate his eyebrows. I'm not sure what
You even
this
got the Tinker
outfit
mask as
is,
well.
but I kind of love it.
It's this weird padded outfit from Street Fighter 4.
Gotcha. Okay. Back to Streets of Rage. We got Axel.
Yes, hell yes.
You know, we could test our might. We got Shao Kahn in here. Only one outfit apparently. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Shermie, you know, it really does the
Yes.
hide in the eyes look.
She is a grappler.
Yeah. And all right, we're back to Andy. We've seen them all. So who you feeling for our opponent here?
See, I'm ready to go complete opposite to Strong Bad, who has the boxing gloves, and we gotta put Chun-Li in there.
Chun-Li. All right, it's Kicktown.
Yeah.
And we only have one outfit. All right, so. Well, everybody. Coming to you tonight live from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. We got some kickboxing with Strong Bad taking on Chun-Li here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada at the Stampede. Our ref here is Skippy Granola. Monster, how you feeling this match tonight? We have some newcomers to the squared circle.
Let me tell you something, Owens. Sorry. Let me tell you something, Owens. These competitors may never have stood and just competitized in front of the millions and millions of fans in attendance in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, but you can tell they have that competitive drive where they're competing and they want to kick each other and also punch each other and such until one of them falls down. So that's going on.
Okay, thank you.
And let me tell you something else, Owens.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me tell you something else. You might be thinking to yourself, are the rules going to help them in there? And the answer is they are going to absolutely have split right down the middle, absolutely unbiased refereeing from our referee, Skippy Granola. But even that is not going to save them because the kind of excellent competition that you are used to seeing here on the Superstation, it's like none other. And so, can you ever truly be prepared for the kind of carnage you are going to see in that ring? No, not until you see it. People have died. Taking your life in your hands. Every time.
Monster does some strong words and some brave words. Josh, you're also new here tonight. How are you feeling about this matchup of Strong Bad and Chun-Li in a kickboxing rules match?
Well, Owen, as you know, it is illegal for us commentators to make any kind of comments about betting. But if I was a betting man, and I am, I would probably bet on, what's Punch Boy's name? Strong Bad. Yeah, I'd bet on him. Was this kickboxing?
This is kickboxing.
Chun-Li, I'd bet on.
Ryyudo, veteran in the fighting game community. A bad dude if there ever was one. Stays out of the ring just for the safety of the other competitors, How are you feeling about how this match is going to go with Strong Bad against Chun-Li in a kickboxing rules tonight here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada?
So now you call me a bad dude, but I only know one dude who is badder than I, and that is someone who puts their whole identity behind it as Strong Bad. They are more than just simply bad, they are strongly bad. And let me tell you, I've never seen such a bad dude in my life since I played bad dudes in the arcades. I think Strong Bad has this matchup 8-2. There is one opportunity for Chun-Li to win, and that's if Strong Bad plays by the rules. But let me tell you right now, he ain't gonna do it because he's gonna whip out the old dick twist in this matchup.
Speaking of, there are rounds. I set the default. The default is 5. We can feel out if we could go to 15 rounds of kickboxing. It's 5.
God damn.
5 should be enough. I set the AI Arena. You set the computer strong. You give them criticals. It generally works out. But if we need to adjust, we can increase round time. We can increase the number of rounds. I know we got variables. It's crazy. All right. Jorsh is running away. He can't stand this violence. Let's send it to the ring with our referee, Skippy Granola, here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
One more beer.
Somebody donates 5 kronas. We're going to be a happy man for charity tonight.
Here we go. Strong Bad coming out to the ring.
With
Looking
purpose.
confident, purposeful. Ready? He came ready to fight.
Now, Strong Bad may be bending the rules a little bit tonight, everybody. As you can see, the tights were held not at, but above navel height, therefore increasing the range where it is illegal for Chun-Li to kick. Remember, you cannot kick below the belt and hope to survive a disqualification.
Chun-Li is a
that's how you-
lady who plays by the rules. And it's very important to realize that Strong Bad does not play the right rules. So he pulled them shorts way up looking like Urkel. And I'm like, that is a key play for Strong Bad here, keeping things proper.
Okay,
That is
great.
what we call playing the cerebral game here in this match.
As you may or may not remember, this is a kickboxing match. Therefore, we will not see the thrilling grapples resulting in body slams and suplexes. They got to keep it clean. There are rules. They will stick to them. It is largely a clinching-based grapple that we will see as they struggle for an opportune moment to slip in a jab or a kick of some sort.
I'm not gonna lie. I wish I was Strong Bad here, and then I wish I was Chun-Li there, nestling myself into the chests of either component. I am here for it.
I gotta say, Ryyudo, I'm quite surprised with Chun-Li's ability to just shrug off that beautiful enzigiri from Strong Bad and answer with a nice kick of her own. But Strong Bad might be a little bit shaken by her ability to get up, just missing that nice easy jab as Chun-Li floors him with a wonderful roundhouse kick.
Oh, that was an amazing Cobra automatic right there. You love to see it. Oh!
Known for
Chun-Li,
her kicks.
not-
Don't
Jeez.
forget the fists. The spike
I think they're
bracelets,
trying to
as
mix
I
each other
see,
up.
do not appear to be on tonight. This is not a death match. We might see her in one later. She's keeping it clean for the people.
That's right. And I love the beginning of this matchup.
Once again,
because
lots
showing
of
off
cuddling
some
going on here.
Specific secrets right here. It's like saying, like, okay, Strong Bad is throwing out some kicks, but Chun-Li is throwing out some punches. Like, that's not what I know you for. And this is the excellent way of mixing up your opponent.
Mind games, Ryyudo.
You
It
can
is
tell
mind
that the
games
only- oh, yeah.
as we start round 2.
Mind games.
That's
That's right.
right.
You can tell the only email that he's looking to answer is a knuckle sandwich.
That's
Don't think
right.
about
We
it.
get this over Uber Eats, baby. Let's go. And right now, none of them are eating anything right now except for each other's chests right now. But hey, we eat chicken breast every day, so why can't they eat each other's breasts as well? This is a technique that has worked for years.
And another failed roundhouse by
Absolutely.
Strong Bad.
Big Ball Boy.
Big ball.
Big ball boy. That's what they
Triple
call him.
B.
They're very unconventional boxing gloves, but clearly they are legal, or a referee Skipper Ghostnola would not have allowed this match to happen. I'm sure the wrist tape has been signed off by the commissioner in the back.
That is true. I actually... Yeah, I'm actually hearing that the refs
Once
said
again,
that they are so terrible that they can do nothing but allow.
When they say they
Once
can do
again,
nothing
employing
wrong.
that strategy. Once again, that strategy of lovingly clasping himself to his opponent,
Oh, just see a
thus
donation
lulling
coming
her
in.
into a false sense of security.
Petty, thank you very much for the $5. Let's take a moment to talk about that. We have not one but 2 different autograph photos from Deathmatch superstar herself, Lufisto. Every entry tonight in the specific $5 raffles, we see the monster has momentarily dropped out.
I'll miss the monster, but the monster will be back, baby. Just like a can that you can get from the grocery store here. But yo, thank you for the $5, Petty. If you did not know, once we reach the $2,000 marker, both Jeff and I will be taking a drink of the Malort. A terrible drink that for some reason Jeff likes and I hate. But I gotta do it for the kids. Let it be known that I may look like a
Gotta do
jerk
it.
on camera, but I care for the people.
We got a fresh bottle right here, and hey, for a mere $100, I can do a little Malort taste it and give you a nice ad read about the virtues of Malort and help you decide, is Malort right for me? You can buy bottles of Malort and accompanying Malort shot glasses, which are very high quality, from jepsonsmalort.com.
Basically,
You can tell he
what I
cares
said,
about the
buddy.
kids as much as these 2 competitors care about each other.
Yeah, I cannot care this much about anyone in my life except for me, my wife. And even then, she'd be like, oh, this is getting a little bit weird, buddy. You got to do something else. Find a new hobby.
Yeah.
You know, Rough Granola is not afraid to let the emotions just take over the match. We'll see Strong Bad missing will look like a reverse kick of some sort, hitting that Enziguri. Chun-Li up again and answers just with a kick to the breadbasket and back to the hugs. Rough Granola not afraid to let the competitors get in touch with their emotions.
It appears that love is blooming on the battlefield tonight in Calgary.
Where the weather is cold, but the passion is hot.
Just a reminder, you can be saved by the bell. Even if you are down being counted out, that bell for the end of the round rings, and you are safe.
That is 2 failed roundhouses for Chun-Li against String Bag. Having trouble with his name, brother.
Good old Triple B.
Balls 3D. That's him.
Oh, well, that was a good game.
Balls 3D.
Yeah,
And-
that's what they... Oh,
They
Mrs.
call him Balls
again.
3D, and then he found out there was a video game called that.
Yeah, and then he got sued, and now he answers emails for a living. It's a goddamn shame.
With
Yeah.
boxing gloves, no less. It's
Deep lore.
quite a mystery.
Now let's talk about
The only kind of deep lore you can get here on the Superstation, folks.
Jorsh would like to talk about the elephant in the room tonight. Jorsh, what would that elephant be?
If his hands are balls. You can finish
Yeah,
the
probably.
rest in your mind.
Then he's having a ball. I don't see where you're going with this.
Well,
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
doing a ballroom dance. I see no problems
you
here.
think he was cursed by a genie?
Yeah, it's ballroom blitz.
I mean, who can say he didn't upset to get those spheres permanently affixed where, you know, his hands should be? As we see our competitors, you know, teasing out a couple of kicks and punches, but really just going back to the hug as this round is about to end with 5 seconds left.
And the ref
Going
once
there,
again having
desperate
this
esteem for one another.
It's the
Affections have been made, but have they been transferred throughout 3 rounds of hugging and thugging out here?
Real good at hugging, not great at connecting those roundhouses.
Chun-Li with a vicious slap. She maybe has finally had enough of Strong Bad, but he goes back in for another embrace.
And
It's all right.
another.
Strongbat has that
His
mask. He
attempting
can't
to
kiss
seize
nobody.
her.
And another.
His attempts at hugging her are an attempt to win her satisfaction, so that he may continue his lineage. It seems she's not quite having this display.
The mating season in Calgary is quite difficult.
If he's not careful, she might get him with a roundhouse kick.
Which may be seen as a sign of
Possibly.
infection.
Or possibly punches.
Strong
He's
Bad
got the
countering
perception of
a
himself,
kick
yeah.
with another clinch in the corner. Just you know, hug it. You don't get any points for clinches. It is not like your brawl for all rules where you do get points for a takedown. A hug is just a kind, gentle embrace and a momentary distraction. As Chun-Li finally hits some punches and kicks, Strong Bad retreating. Possibly, he does go for another clinch.
How many points does a clinch get, Jeff?
I do believe, Ryyudo, it should be negative points, but Rough Granola, you know, again, he's just going to let love bloom here tonight on the battlefield. I don't think Chun-Li is really so into it as Strong Bad as we come to the end of another round, which might be, I think we're going to go to the judges for our scoring decision.
Oh, and the judges are sleeping on the job. I can't believe it right now. How could this be?
A 97%
Unbelievable.
draw.
Wow.
Whoa. They just love the hugs.
And see, I'm going to tell you something right now here. People in the fighting game community complain about, oh, my game's unbalanced. They should balance stuff better. They should just make a perfectly balanced game. This is what a perfectly balanced game looks like, people. I don't want to hear you ever complain again unless you're ready to play this video game.
Yeah, I did a test one with Balrog earlier, and he just comes out swinging. But also, like, I'm sure his AI is only punch. So, like, Virtual Pro, which is a game the Monster and I used to play, was a 64, wrestling sim, and it also had the different styles. And they had like your MMA guys and your wrestlers, and you could enter them each in whatever match type. The problem being, the MMA guys, none of them had a pin. So if you put them in a normal match where you could only win by pinfall, they could not win. Like The game will let you soft lock, which is very fun.
Wow.
And they won't tell you that you're doing something dumb. You're just gonna have to find out.
See, that's freedom. That's freedom of gaming right there.
We support
I
freedom
respect that.
in this house. All right, let's drop it back one. All right, so we got MMA, more of a wrestling MMA thing. We have our death matches, which did pique your interest.
I mean, I think any form of wrestling will do me good.
All right, Monster, do you have a title match you want to see tonight?
You know, I just hope those competitors have a good time out there.
Okay, let's send him to the cage and see him scamper over the top. All right, let's go back to Calgary.
Yeah.
Make sure our settings are good. Yeah, lots of all the weapons. Okay, this is gonna be good. Yep. All right, critical. No, doesn't apply. All right. So I feel like we don't want to have one player. The god old Big Garden Arena. You know it, Video Witch. We love the Big Garden. Here. All right. Our fighting game, folks. Who's going in? And I believe we can do a 4-on-4, Ryyudo. It'll be a hot mess. It's everyone for themselves.
Follow a one-on-one.
Okay, we can do one-on-one to start.
All right, give me the master of the shoes, Goro Daimon, into the ring.
He's in. Who's he taking?
You know what? We gotta cross him over. We gotta cross him over with another franchise.
All right.
That's right. It's the Mets, baby. Let's go. We gotta bring in the Mets.
Which Mr. Met? We got Outfit 1, Outfit 2, Outfit 3.
Give me Outfit 3. He looks like the referee, and he might fake us one to escape the ring.
Cannot fucking believe you have Mr. Met.
Oh, I just
The
looked
greatest
closely at him.
thing in
He's
the
fucking
universe.
horrifying.
Yo, he's his guitar show. Yeah. He's bad.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
that's real bad.
Yeah,
He
no, it's
wants-
not good.
He wants to die.
His life is pain.
My brain filled in the blanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
He's doing this in hopes that he might die.
No.
He
Perhaps.
wants to be let off this mortal coil.
Like,
He's tired
yeah,
of
he's like,
fleshy
please,
prison.
just end my torment. This head is so painful to have.
It looks like he's crying blood.
Although I guess he's like, hey, this head is so painful to have. Hey, I'm walking. I don't know. Hey, only in New York, baby. You know,
I'm existential crisising here.
Video Witch does have it. As someone who's messed with the character creator in the game, it's pretty impressive. Like horrifying. Yeah, like I've done with it a little bit. Like I made our ref Skippy. I made a couple other guys. Like what people can do is like wild. Like I don't have that brain space to do it. But like, yeah, he's a horror, but like it is an impressive horror if you've messed with the character creator.
My little homunculus.
My little homunculus. And speaking of homunculi, people, we got a hot match coming up for you tonight. It's a cage death match. The only way to win is to beat your opponent so badly they cannot stand, and then you're going to scamper up and over and land on the floor of that cage. We're here back in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Your referee is Skippy Granola, and we got Goro Daimon taking on Mr. Met. Now, I'm going to recuse myself from picking who I think is going to win. What with being a native of the greater New York, New Jersey metro area, so I will throw it to my commentary partner, Josh, and if he would like to discuss, he may. If not, we will defer over to the Monster and Ryyudo.
Well, as a New York, New Jersey native myself, I have a special place in my heart for the Mets. But not this year. They were dog shit. They got knocked out right before the World Series. Disappointed everybody. Everybody. And for that reason alone, I think that Goro is going to get to the top of that cage, and he's going to do what the Mets couldn't. You know?
He's going to climb down the side.
Yeah. They fell down the side, brother.
Mm.
They did not fall with grace.
A controlled descent from Josh is the prediction. Ryyudo, how do you see this one playing out?
So I know that the Mets have disappointed the entirety of the New York, Jersey area and everything like that. But let me get to the brass tacks here. Goro Daimon has the loudest shoots in fighting game history. You might not know it, but he wears some of them like two-prong Japanese sandals that go clack, clack, clack. everywhere where he walks. He's notifiably terrifying because once he starts running at you, you hear those things clanking at you, you know you're going to get command grab. This works well in the fear factor, but it doesn't work well in the climbing factor. Have you ever tried to climb a fence with, like, basically rollerblades? Shit's impossible.
You know,
Go
I actually
get
have.
out of
I
here.
actually have. I've tried to climb
You
a fence in
have?
rollerblades. I have.
Of course you have. Of course
Why?
you have.
Just don't
And
ask
you're like,
questions
okay,
you don't
and
want
you're
the
like,
answer
and
to.
you're like, monster, why would I ever eat a toothpick?
I think you've eaten a toothpick now.
I've
Okay.
certainly chewed plenty of toothpicks, but I've never
Isn't-
eaten one.
As far as you know.
Again, like I understand now that no, okay, you wouldn't, but like I was not assured of an answer before asking. You tried to climb a fence in rollerblades.
You know, you do
No,
what
it's
you got to
cool,
do.
Burrow won't.
Yeah.
But you do gotta do what you gotta do. The Mets, baby, he's just gonna get to that cage, he's gonna say, hey, I'm climbing here, and he's gonna be out of here.
Hey,
Monster,
Hey.
we got to vote for Goro. We got to vote
Yeah.
for the Mets. I feel like you are the most impartial person here. You really have no background with either opponent tonight coming into the ring. How do you see this one rolling out?
well, the thing is, Owens, it's going to depend on one critical factor. Are knockouts turned on in the settings? Because if they are, then I would, my hope, my prayer, because I consider myself a compassionate person. So my prayer would be that they are turned on, and that Mr. Met, and unfortunately, it's gonna probably still be a Clive Barker-esque Gauntlet of Suffering on the way there. But I think hopefully Mr. Met will finally die and be free of his horrifying Cronenbergian flesh prison. So that's what I hope happens is he gets beaten so bad that he experiences a cardiac event in the ring and drops dead. And then that would then give the win to Goro, which is also good. You know, I mean, Goro is, who doesn't like to win, you know? Who doesn't like to win? And I think that if Mr. Met finally gets to die, that's going to be a win-win for. He's going to be probably pretty happy about that, and I think we all are going to be pretty happy about it too, because he's an abomination.
Well,
He shouldn't be there. He shouldn't exist. It's God should not have allowed this to happen.
well, Monster,
Yeah.
you know, they say the
You think
Lord
he was a
giveth
person before?
and the Lord taketh away. And let's see if the Lord is going to take away the life of Mr. Met tonight here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Let's send it to our referee, Skippy Granola.
Do you
it's
think
gonna
he
be-
was a person before?
Oh, absolutely.
Now,
Or
I do
like-
see a
or you
barbed
think
wire
he
bat in
was
the
always
ring. You
been like
gotta
this?
you gotta feel this is gonna favor Mr. Met. That is certainly one of his preferred weapons.
Yeah, I would.
Oh, goddamn, hit
It's
him with
true.
the sizzle flip.
Goro mounted punches. Mr. Met
Hey.
does have that big baseball hat on. You gotta wonder how that is gonna help as Mr. Met answers with a beautiful snap suplex.
Right, exactly. If Goro is able to land the bumpers here a little bit later, it's going to be a danger zone for the Mets. They're going to be metting God here soon.
And this is the
Oh my
about
God.
the exact amount of fight that I expected the Mets to put up.
Goro smashing a fluorescent light tube over Mr. Met's dome, but once again, how protective is that baseball helmet he's wearing?
Can't protect against the mercury poisoning.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but it was a bright idea anyway with that light.
Ooh.
Goro missing another attempt to flip as Mr. Met's just circling around him, trying to, looks like maybe get towards that bat or even think of a quick climb. Goro missing a dive. You're not going to get the leg that way, Goro. Mr. Met answering with his own mounted punches.
Ooh.
Mountain punch?
Mr. Met
Wow.
knowing
You need to
1,004
figure-
holds.
You gotta figure a head like that is maybe mostly like keratin.
Goro trying to
cartilage or
crack
some
that
such.
keratin head open, Monster, with those knees just dropped down with such viciousness.
I don't think anybody should want to do that. I think I want to maybe like give him a sedative of some kind, just
Mr.
Oh
Met's
dear,
got that light
Mr. Met,
tube.
as we can see here, hates life. He hates being alive. He
Swing and a miss.
hates every living thing.
Swing and a miss.
Also, he sucks.
Oh,
He can't hit shit.
Mr. Met gives up, goes for the high rake.
Yeah, he can't see for a goddamn thing.
Right?
You know, he's just swiping like an injured animal, just clawing at the air, hoping to hurt something. Because all of humanity has failed him by not killing him.
Mr. Met with mounted headbutts. Ref Ghostnola got to get in there. I mean, it is a cage match, but is that a fair maneuver?
Look, you can get head anywhere. If you can get it in the airplane, you can get in the ring, baby. So I know the Met is out here to win, baby.
Get it anywhere?
You get it anywhere.
What?
Turns out
Oh,
it's
man.
legal. Well, it's not legal, but it's technically not legal.
Shit, it might be worth
Let me not give bad legal advice on your stream. I'll do it on mine.
Goro picking up the bat,
there's
gonna
more
take
than
Mr.
enough
Met
to
out to
go
the
around.
ballpark.
Whoa!
Oh, can't get his Cloud Strife on. That's goddamn unfortunate.
Goro again with that vicious elbow to the head, trying to crack Mr. Met's protective skull open.
His appropriate weapon to use against a giant baseball, in all fairness. Gro's really thinking about the matchup here.
It's actually very thematic. Yeah, I don't know how I didn't notice that.
I cannot tell if the Mets is bleeding or if that's just his face now.
It's
Is that
mind
just him or
games.
what?
Don't let your opponent see you bleeding. As Goro with the knees to the head again, trying to crack that baseball open.
That's
Well,
right. Hit him with the
Our understanding is
there.
that
Well, no, Mr. Metcrack, he can't actually see. He uses echolocation. So if you think, damn, how did he not see that one coming? That's why.
yeah, those are not eyes.
No, they're painted
We
on.
understand they look like eyes. They're not.
Oh, they just an extra set of ears?
Yeah. One is
Oh,
a speaker,
no.
one's an ear.
Goro reversing the mount, punching Mr. Met in the back of the head. Ref Ghostnola, that's got to be illegal. Start the count.
You think
They're actually
Chef-
glands that detect electromagnetic current.
Notice
Or look
not
like
one
eyes.
has made a break for the cage yet.
Well, you see, Josh, these men clearly want to inflict some pain over each other as Mr. Met has that light tube looking to get some payback for earlier in this match as we're just about to enter our 9th minute of this cage death match here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Oh, didn't even get a chance to miss this one.
Yeah, the Mets is hitting like they were in their games, baby. They ain't hitting nothing.
Air.
Damn. Shots fired, eh?
Ooh.
Mr. Met takes Goro
Hey,
to the cage.
Picks up the light bulb and then drops it like an
I'm
idiot.
losing here.
What's that?
Mr. Met
I'm losing here.
He's- Again, we really cannot overstate how existentially horrifying Mr. Met's existence is. Even from the outside and from the inside, you got to figure he's just wounded. He just wants to hurt anything, and he's not very good at it because he's insane with rage.
Mr. Met with a beautiful spinning power bomb as the kendo stick takes
Ooh.
Goro down. Mr. Met might be done playing around tonight.
Let's see if Mr. Mets can lock in right now. Maybe get a score higher than 0. Let's go. Oh, but they hit with the John Cena's wonderful pneumatic technique at the same time. God damn.
I don't know how Mr. Met's spine is not fucking shattered after that one.
I mean, it looked like a buckle bomb to me. Retired Sting at one point. Many people had to get neck surgery after eating that patented maneuver from one Seth Rollins, but perhaps Goro is made of sterner stuff than those legends of the ring.
Right, he's got the guts from Japan here, wearing that flag with pride on his head, looking like Piston Honda.
Mr. Met
But he's looking
sucking
pissed right
wind.
now.
Yeah.
We see the echolocation failed as he just jumped into the cage while it looked like perhaps he was trying to start his first ascent.
And I think I'm starting to see that heart attack finally go through that Monster mentioned earlier there. Met is looking like he's having a real hard time.
Oh, we should all be so lucky.
Intern Patty brings up a really good point. Goro has fought deities, therefore, what is a baseball by comparison?
But what is a living baseball by comparison? Never had a fight in an actual baseball sport. Has fought football, has fought basketball, and has fought whatever the third member of the American sports team is. It's not baseball.
Mr. Met telling everyone where to stick it tonight, everyone.
Oh!
Goro does not respect
He is full of
that
baseball
sportsmanship.
fury.
Oh, the sizzle flip once again.
It's a little known piece of Mr. Met trivia that he actually escaped from the same lab in which they created Wally the Green Monster. But Wally the Green Monster was successfully neutralized by a fire team, leaving Mr. Met the only living relic of that horrible series of experiments.
Mr. Met
Right
going
here
for
on
the
the Super
climb.
Station.
Oh no, and he's escaping contamination once again.
It
The
looks like
Mets,
he's
baby!
got it. Goro
Oh,
chasing.
no. Oh, God.
No.
They won't be able to stop
Mr.
him.
Met telling Goro where to stick it.
God. Look how sad he is. Look how upset he is that he's still alive.
Ladies, gentlemen,
Oh my God,
monsters.
look at,
It's
Jesus,
the Mets,
I feel so
baby.
bad. Oh. This is the one thing we didn't want to happen.
Oh.
Oh, God.
The
He's
Mets
still
letting
here.
everyone down.
Oh, man.
But
I'm sorry, Mr. Met. Yeah.
He's still living.
It's got to keep on going.
Do we want to?
It's
We
just,
could
you know,
add more people to the
good.
cage.
We can.
Add 2 more.
Yeah, we got to do that. It's just
Who we putting in?
every time he doesn't die, I'm just
Okay, I gotta
hearing that
I gotta
piano
request-
theme from the Hulk
Add more people.
TV show.
I got a request for Napa. All right, which tire?
No shirt.
Beefcaking. Got it.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Met
Petty.
fell victim to his own survival instincts and survived despite what his rationale desired. Petty's got it.
And
Petty's
yet
got it.
humanity feels like it's lost another key
Nightmarish.
battle.
All right.
And on Mr. Met said we have to add Johnny Maximum.
Yeah, yep. I like that.
Yep.
The Joe Montana classic.
Whoa.
There we go. There it is. Getting old school. Rice-A-Roni and all that.
I need to see what this man looks like.
Johnny Maxim. All right, look him up.
Johnny, like that.
Yeah, pretty much.
No
That's
joke. He looks
quite
like
close.
that. They did a great job. Actually, I have a friend. Now I'm thinking about it. I have a friend who's really into Fire Pro, and she's also into the fighting game stuff. I wonder if she's made a number of
Yeah.
these.
That
Might
is,
be,
yep,
yeah.
that's exact.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's him.
Wow.
He looks like a demonic football player.
Well,
He's
feel like
he's not demonic.
absolutely
He just
nobody
wants to help
who
his family,
has-
Ryyudo. Okay, I've seen his ending.
Yeah. It's like nobody who gets or plays Fire Pro does not have like a shitload of custom characters, has been my experience.
Mm. Which seems like the reason why this game
Oh,
is
yeah.
lasting for so long.
Yeah, because this is what 2017, I think this version came out. But those people still play the Super
Something
League
like
and
that,
older
yeah.
ones. Yeah,
Holy crap.
yeah. No,
Yeah.
it's got a life. And speaking of lives, Mr. Met is still alive despite his recent cage match with Goro Daimon. But don't worry, we're gonna run it back here tonight. They've each got a partner. We got the Saiyan strongman himself, Nappa, teaming up with Goro to take on Mr. Met and Johnny Maxim. Mr. Met, clearly, he's got the fight. He's got the power. He's got the desire. Now, I got to say, I was a little surprised he pulled out that victory, but I think he can do it again, especially as we are conjoining the powers of baseball with football here tonight in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Is it going to be not so good for Johnny Maxim? Because Canadian football rules a little bit different. The field's a little smaller. There's one fewer down. The game's a bit faster paced. Is he going to have the cardio to keep up? As you might remember, Mr. Met was severely sucking wind towards the end, but was it just mind games by Mr. Met luring Goro into letting him scamper up and over that cage? I'm going to go with Mr. Met. Monster, how you seeing this one shake out?
No, once again, I really can only pray for the quickest death possible for Mr. Met. I hope that he dies. I guess that's. I guess maybe I hope his teammate. I hope the football guy wins, because it's, I feel like if your teammate dies, you kind of want, to kind of end. You want your night to end on kind of more of an up note. But mostly it's that I hope Mr. Met that he dies. that he isn't alive anymore after this match, and that he's at peace, and that he's not in pain anymore. I hope Mr. Met is not in pain anymore after this match. So my prediction would therefore have to be Johnny, right here on the Superstation.
Well, we got a prayer for death from the monster. Thank you, Monster Ryyudo. How do you see this one shaking out tonight as we run it back one more time?
So now that we have discovered, hold on there, we gotta fill it in real quickly here. Now that we've discovered
Gotta
that there are
flex with the
weapons in the
fans.
matchup. Yes, that's right. That's right. Pose for fans like
Pose
it's
for the fans.
rhythm heaven once again. What's the fans? But nonetheless, here we have now discovered there are weapons in the ring, and because there are weapons in the ring, that does mean that having good armor will bring you far. We see one side bearing their whole ass chest with nowhere to go, and we see the other side coming in for war. I am also on the side of Mr. Met and Johnny. And while I do pray for Mr. Met's death, making the entirety of the Northeast region of the U.S. happy, Mr. Met's going to escape again. That's my whole call out right now.
Ryyudo, we are survivors around here. We are also, very rat-like. You might remember internet legend Pizza Rat from a number of years ago. We're gonna get business done. We're gonna accomplish things. We have some connection errors. So, there we go. Oh.
There we go.
Puppet magic as we throw it to Josh to determine how's this going to shake out.
Well, you know what? I think, unfortunately for the New Yorkers out there, I think that was a fluke, baby. You know why I think it's a fluke?
Why is it fluke?
I'm just guessing. As a light joke for you. But unfortunately, the Earth Defense Force did have to bring in, a really good crew here. We got Nappa. We got to contain this beast before he spreads.
Yeah.
He's going to get big. That's what the Mets do when they get angry. They get big.
Well, we'll see if we like him when he's
that's
angry.
well
Let's throw it to the ring with ref Skippy Granola here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
It's a goddamn shame he's going to put Nappa right now. Going to be sleeping on this other team here.
Oh, this is a full ring.
Yeah, you do 8 on 8.
And as you can see here, fight fans, there's no tagging in this match. There's no waiting by the turnbuckle for your opponent to tag you in. No, friends. You are here in the ring, and it's all happening. It's all happening right now.
Right now. And the American sports team is doing some work right here.
Nappa getting some revenge on Mr. Met for that early mounted punching headbutt attack, and then that double team powerbomb. Nappa's a big guy, though. I think he can shrug off those attacks. We see him again going with those rabbit punches to the back of Mr. Met's head. Clearly, Nappa has entered this match with a plan, which is concuss Mr. Met until he cannot stand. We know he moves around by echolocation. How can he echolocate if that brain is scrambled to pudding?
That's a good strategy.
Honestly, yes. The bumpus is a really good way to keep Mr. Met down with his giant head, but let's see if he's able to knock it out this time here, because Nappa's doing some good work, but seems to be getting double-teamed a lot by both the team members on the other side.
Johnny Maxim saving his partner. Goro
You feel like they
Oh. Goro kicked both of us.
they feel like they instinctually understand that he should not be. And there's something, I think, foundational in human beings that recoils at the sight of Mr. Met with his horrible baseball head and his baseball body too, also.
Those aren't clothes, by the way.
Face
Those are
body.
his skin.
Yeah, that is literally. That's not a hat.
Well,
Actually, that might be a hat.
disturbing deep lore on Mr. Met coming to us tonight as we see Johnny Maxim flooring Nappa one more time.
Yeah.
Mr. Met mounted punches. They've been quite effective in the cage matches series he's had here with Goro. As Goro fights off the double team. Do not count him out. I imagine with those clacky shoes he normally has, that would be a death blow. Thankfully, he's agreed to wear slippers tonight in the ring.
Coward.
You see, Mr. Met was Mr. Met was tranquilized and returned to the ring after his previous victory. He actually, due to the state athletic commissions, the
Provincial.
Provincial Athletic Commission regulations, they will not allow Mr. Met to participate in a contest where he is not in a steel cage, as he is a danger to the fans.
It's just safer to keep Mr. Met
It's
caged
gilded.
up.
Oh, swing and a miss.
He just wants to hurt anybody. He does not care. He needs to die.
He needs blood to live. He's like a vampire, but more violent, actually.
Yeah.
Once again, that double
Yeah.
power bomb on Nappa as we see Johnny trying to pile driver power bomb Goro, get in reverse. Goro is put up for something, but Nappa knocks him out, saving his partner. See, Goro is looking to do some work with a kendo stick, but missing Mr. Met.
Ooh, that's out.
Oh my
And
god, he's
unlike
like
a vampire,
right
Mr.
now.
Met does not. Yeah. Oh. Unlike a vampire, Mr. Met does not need to be invited in. In fact, just try keeping him out.
Mr. Met, please leave my house. No, I'm entering here.
Yeah.
And it's all over at that point.
Maxim doing some belly poke. Oh my god, did you just see Nappa spitting fire? What is going on in the ring tonight?
Oh my god, Nappa's from space. I forgot. How could this be?
Johnny
Oh,
Maxim
yeah.
is threatening to slit someone's throat. I do not think it was metaphorical as he spears Goro almost through the ring. I think
Oh
Johnny
my
might
God.
be out for
Mr.
blood
Met.
tonight.
Hoping
Ooh.
that he will indeed get murdered.
And him with the 300 kiloton leg slammer as well. God damn, Goro's making a comeback here.
Wait, is he wearing a football helmet? That's amazing.
Yeah. Nappa
Yeah,
again
he's
blowing
football.
fire. Looks like he caught a little bit of Mr. Met as Mr. Met is now on the ground with Nappa working over the knee. You know, we've seen the competitors going for the head of Mr. Met. You know, much like Batman in that, you know, he cannot wear a full suit of armor. He gives him that target on his chest. Perhaps Mr. Met is playing those mind games with that big bulbous baseball head, drawing them into punching him there when really you should take out the knees.
And my god, he hit him with the dick twist. He hit Goro with the dick twist. Oh my god, it's finally happening here, everyone. Mick lose it for the Mick dick twist.
10 minutes gone.
Johnny Maxim with a sledgehammer.
Unbelievable.
Oh my god. Johnny Maxim, calm down.
Goro looking to slow him down with a brainbuster of some sort, but Johnny is back up. I'm sure that football helmet is helping him avoid that second brainbuster.
Yeah, that's right. The EEU maneuvers are doing a lot of work right here, but oh, the steel chair!
Thankfully, Johnny has those pads on Ryyudo, or that would have just broken his spine.
Yeah, absolutely. But he does seem to be a little bit tired for worse for wear here. There's nothing that can be done.
Oh, no.
Oh, is climbing the ring. It's over.
Now, I
Wait,
believe
oh,
both
he's
partners
still
need to
killing
escape,
both of
though.
them at
Met doing
once.
this.
Mr. Met's killing the two of them. He's like, you fool. You left me with more blood than you did before.
No, I think they were
He refuses to stop. And wait, this is elimination.
It is both members have to exit. Nappa is alone.
Oh, why did he emote on?
He's going to climb. Mr. Met shaking the cage. Not letting him. It's a double climb.
It's a race. It's a race. It's not going to work at all, though.
Johnny needs to just out of nowhere climb up. I think, like I said, the speed of Canadian football is played against him as Mr. Met is finally defeated, but still standing.
Let him out of the ring. He's breached containment. Please sound the alarm.
My call still lasts. Mr. Met is climbing out of here. I didn't say he was going to win. Just he's climbing out of here.
He did breach.
Yeah, he doesn't. I don't think he even understands there's a match happening. He just wants to get out. The fire team once again has been deployed, has tranquilized Mr. Met. That will occupy him for approximately 45 seconds due to his strange physiology, but that is enough time to get him back in that cage.
All right, I got an idea.
Yeah.
Let us. Should we go barbed wire or landmine?
Please do the land.
I heard a request for landmine from Josh. All right,
I think, landmine.
let's bring back Mr.
He
Met.
needs to die.
Yeah, let's. I think we know where we're going.
Yeah,
Do, Do we want to keep?
his torment has to end.
Do we want to keep adding people in, or?
You know what? Let's do it.
I don't know.
All right.
Yeah.
Give me 3.
3-on-3. All right, same 2 versus 2. Or we want to mix it up some on the sides.
We got a lot to pick
We
from,
do
but
have a
we need
lot.
to start with Goro, and we got to keep the blood feud going between
Okay,
Goro
the
and
basic feud.
Mr.
All right,
Met.
we're just bridging out. All right, who's Goro bringing in this time?
Goro disappointed by his partner barely leaving the cage on time here. Needs to find someone who's a little bit more down to earth, and so down to earth they might be under the earth as well. We got to get Skullomania in there.
What outfit?
Dug up from underground. Oh, the classic Skullomania. Bones, number 1.
Yeah. Bones. It is also still October, technically.
It is.
It's
I
true.
don't know why I just say technically. It is
I don't like
actually still
technically
October.
either.
They
Well,
need,
it feels like Halloween was. It feels like Halloween was this weekend, but it's actually not for like 2 days.
yeah, we got time.
Yeah, it's still not
Weird.
happening.
No, it's only the 29th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
All
Yeah.
right.
look over like, what? Excuse me?
We're all confused. All right, who's their third?
See, I
You can
picked a
see here
few.
that Skullomania serving as kind of a memento mori, memento mori to Mr. Met,
Yep.
Oh.
indicating his hope that
got
he
a
may,
request?
in fact, someday die. All right, who do we got
Josh had an ooh. Who do you want?
here?
Hit me with E Honda.
Entertainment Honda himself.
Yeah.
Here he is.
Signed him in. All right, Mr. Met. Who's he teaming with?
Johnny would be my first.
Johnny
'cause,
again. All right, we'll let him.
yeah.
Ooh, let's.
Oh.
Hey, let's put him in vaguely Tar Heels SQ. You know?
The cooler Johnny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool Johnny.
Dolphins Johnny.
Dolphins Johnny. Yeah. Definitely more
Dolphins
Dolphins.
Johnny.
All right. We need a third. Who they bringing in?
What about another Johnny?
Yeah, do know Johnny.
There's no other sports
Yeah.
members here. Just
There
have
you
to
go.
have their Johnny.
Okay, hang on.
That's
Can
just 2 Johnnies.
No, okay. Oh, because it's a death match. Because I was gonna put in another Johnny as their manager, but we can save that one.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, this blood feud just will not end. We got Goro Daimon taking on Mr. Met one more time. This is the rubber match, folks. It's a landmine death match. We got Goro Daimon. Well, he's bringing in Skullomania. He's bringing in Charles Entertainment Honda himself, and he's taking on Mr. Met. And not one, but 2. Johnny Maxims. I don't know how he did it, but he did. The demonic football player is back for blood. I gotta go Skullomania. I gotta go with my heart. Daimon's gonna walk away from this series as our ultimate winner. Josh, how are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this matchup. And I'll tell you what. It is a little bit crazy to me that Mr. Met has purchased another Johnny Maximum. Got somebody to do the little, pentagram on the ground, summon a big boy. You know what it is?
I mean, if anyone would know how to summon a demon, it would be Mr. Met.
Yeah, that is what I'm surprised about, and I think he
Yeah.
will go back to hell where he belongs.
Ryyudo, how do you see this one playing tonight?
You see, is my theory that previously, when we had one Johnny, that was Johnny Minimum. We just misread the name. But now there's 2 of them.
Yeah.
We have reached
Yeah.
Johnny Maximum. This is very, I'm only at 50% of my power, Goku, kind of energy right here. And I think now there is no way that the power of even Entertainment Honda can compare to the power of true Johnny Maximum. I am back once again on the side of Mr. Met.
Johnny Maximum was surely just scouting out the opponents. He knew that there was going to be another encounter. Did you get the fly? There's been a fly bothering us all
Oh, I
night.
missed
Didn't get it.
it.
Oh, okay. Well, Monster, we have some monsters in this match, so we need your
Yeah.
expertise. How's the rubber match going to go?
Yeah. Well, I feel like we have a really crack team of competitors here. We have the brawling and grappling expertise from all corners from like 2 corners of the globe. On the blue team there, ready to deliver the heart in classic Superstation fashion, and their opponents, they've clearly come here to fight and, and I guess also kind of like wrestle, but not to play.
Monster, I need to interrupt you here.
Uh-oh.
Our dear friend, Thor Jensen, has just sent me a message.
Yeah. Hey, Thor.
Hey, Thor. Which says, welcome to pain mode. And I have received 2 emails. You are amazing, Jorf. Congratulations on achieving your extra life fundraising goal. Your passion for playing games is quite literally saving lives. Your relentless commitment and compassion have made a difference, and we are grateful. And what if you kept going? What if the incredible feat you accomplished today was the start of something bigger? We challenge you to raise the bar and further magnify your goals. So yeah, we're still going. But yeah, we hit it. Thank you, Thor.
Oh wow.
We hit
Thank you, Thor.
Yeah, Thor did it. That's a 50. I'm verifying that it is indeed Chug a Big Wave. Hang on. No, he donated 45.
I'll give you $5.
All right, Jorsh is gonna make up that 5. Fine, let's do it.
That's a 5.
Well, you have 2,000 either way on the bar,
Yeah,
so
I mean,
that's
the
all
bar-
I can really say.
The bar says
yeah.
we did it. So
Yeah.
It's do what you gotta do. I'm gonna need a second to get this in.
Yeah. Oh man.
But it does bring you to the Malort.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, let me get the other bottle.
Yeah, okay.
But like
Josh,
I said,
Josh
I promise,
You did
if
promise.
you reach your goal, I will also join you in
Josh-
Malort. So let me
Yeah,
go grab mine
you
as
get
well.
that. Josh is going to the John, to prepare himself for the Malort entering his body. He needs to center. He needs to center himself.
Don't try this at home.
No, don't.
Okay.
And Monster, please
You
remember, you're going to be
don't
here
do
in
that.
person. Now I start the Dark
I'm gonna
Souls
be here in
run
person.
with 42 pounds of weight
Yeah.
on my body.
That's now you might be thinking, you viewer, friend, that's too much, is what you might be thinking. And yeah, it is. But you know what is not it's nothing at all compared to
My love for the kids and
It's love
fundraising and
for the
charity,
Yeah.
friendship,
that,
wrestling, Dark Souls.
those, that,
My good job.
and playing Dark Souls.
Oh, I love to play Dark Souls.
Yeah, not just Dark Souls, but playing it.
I would say that we're waiting for Josh to come back.
Yeah.
He's getting the Josh bottle, and when he gets back, I'll pop open the new one, and we can celebrate our achievement. And I like to thank everybody that's helped us get here along the way. Of course, the Monster, longtime collaborator.
It's an honor just to be nominated.
Hey, it's great having you, bub. All of our Jorf talks with people. We have our good friend Professor Murder that was in the first one, and actual medical doctor who, through non-binding, medical advice, is like, you will hurt yourself. And I said, well, I think I got a shot. I think
Feel
despite
bad.
being middle-aged, I can do it a second time around. Although the pain mode is new this year, so that'll be fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real sweaty.
Yeah.
I have a costume. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
give it
ruin that
back.
costume now. It's gonna be good.
Oh no.
We got, of course, wrestling journalist and fellow Malort team member Karen Peterson that said in. Thank you, Karen. Of course, Skippy Granola, who is our referee and could not make it out. It is the international flights. They don't always work out in your way. He'll be there in spirit. He did a video. We had Ilyan, who of course came up with the Ilyan special, which you can donate for. What if I drank a Malort and then also had to do a pickleback with it?
Oh!
Yeah, that's the Ilyan special. Somebody bought one, so there's one of those in the queue.
I have a great idea for a drink that I just came up with.
And of course, Ryyudo, who created the cromulent beverage, and now that Josh is back with his personal bottle of Malort, is going to join us in, a little sippy.
You know what a tapeworm is?
Yeah, I've never had one, and I don't want one.
What if
No.
we did it but with Malort?
Please explain.
What? Is the tapeworm a drink?
Yes.
Or you? Because
Well-
to me, it sounds like you're like, let's get tapeworms.
Yeah,
and
that's
drink
where
more,
my mind would
which-
go. You're already yelling at me about
Yeah.
eating
Yeah.
Q-tips, eating toothpicks. All right, I
Oh,
see it.
Tiny one.
Yeah, it's the airline bottle.
You're drinking that on an airline.
So when I brought back from Chicago last time I was out there earlier this year.
All right, boombayah, folks. It tastes like freedom. It tastes like freedom. It's freedom,
Every single time. Every fucking single time. I'm just like, oh, right. It's not as bad as I remember. And the tannin set in, the bitter set in.
Oh, wait till you.
Bad.
Yeah.
Every single time. I think it's not that bad, but God is always that bad.
It gets you. It gets you good. It gets you
pretty
good.
bad, yeah.
Fine. Yeah. Oh my. But yeah. So okay, we hit $2,000. I'm excited. That's pain mode. There's still plenty of bosses that we need drinks for. There's one more Ilion special. We got 2 Ryyudo's perfectly cromulent drinks. We have 2 Rishi Cat specials, which is more pricey. The Rishi Cat special is I'm going to drink Baiju. If that goes in, the first one is after Koilag, the sexy spider gal. The second one is after Gwyn, the Lord of Cinders, to wrap it up. Also, if you haven't checked the milestones, one of the earlier ones was the Stone Cold Steve Austin special. Josh, would you go over there and grab that 4-pack of white cans? Yep. So, hey, what do we know about Stone Cold Steve Austin during his heyday and how he liked to celebrate his victories?
He's bald.
He is bald?
Yeah, he's bald. He liked to celebrate by going bald.
Yes. Well,
Going bald.
Yeah.
That's it. That's a bald guy.
That was his trademark celebration.
he also...
Get up there and
He also liked
his hairline would recede a little, and
Yeah,
his
he
hair
shaved
would
it. It was good.
What?
He would take his beers and just crack them and just pour them in his face and make a big old mess.
What?
He has his own line of beer,
Huh?
and I have a
Give me that
4-pack, and there are 2 of them
Okay.
labeled "The End." And when I beat Gwyn, I'm gonna Stone Cold Steve Austin 2 Stone Cold Steve Austin beers. Now, please keep in mind, Josh, hand me a big wave if you'd be so kind.
I'd love to hand you the big wave.
The big wave's a 12-ounce. Steve Austin's a 16er. We're gonna end this thing real great. I'm gonna pound 2 16-ounce beers and drink a Baiju. And as I was telling Ryyudo last night when I joined his stream, after I finished last year and I took all my bracing off, I just paced in the basement for about a half hour and I was vibrating. I was just like it. I had to walk until I felt like I could stop and sit down. I run a half marathon once just to see if I could do it, because that's the sort of person I am. That was very easy compared to Cardio Souls, the marathon format. And I'm sure the booze was a big part of why that was a lot harder. But, I also didn't need to run for 8 hours. It's endurance sport. It's endurance sport.
I just got Cardio Souls.
Ah, you figured it out, huh?
Yeah, I never saw it spelled out like that.
There's a website, Cardio Souls, CARDIOSALES.com. There's a list of all of the drinks in the Wheel of the Worst Drink there if you want to, look at the titles and laugh.
Domain name?
Yeah, of course I bought a domain name. Yeah.
Shit. Can I get on this? Can I do a Cardio Souls?
We can figure stuff out.
I mean, I'm not doing this. This is fucking crazy.
I've said that I would gladly, if anybody has a whatever done quick, the overnight shift, that like 8-hour block that's always Final Fantasy IV, I'll fucking do a Cardio Souls for that. Are you kidding me? I probably would not be allowed to drink, but like, I feel like we could come up with some other gimmick. I would love nothing more than to just stink up a room with my Mediterranean just funk. And, a
you put a
couch full of
submission
my
in,
wonderful
right?
friends.
You put a submission in, right?
I think I need to find a guy that knows a guy.
You put a submission in, right?
I did not. I guess
You can't even have the guy help you out.
Here's-
if you don't have anything in there to help out with. How dare you?
Ryyudo, I think I got it. Saturday's
Yeah, you got
video is
there.
a submission.
He's right.
There we go.
You're too late.
We're gonna have a non-segmented
Yeah.
run. It's
Yeah.
this, but
You
without
should
the
really submit
drinking.
next year, though. Seriously,
Huh?
you should seriously submit that, though. That would rule. Super hard.
I feel like it is almost the, best logical extreme extension of what if on the saxophone controller? What if with the Donkey Kongas? What if with, the Sega Bass Fishing controller?
What if with alcohol?
That's right.
What if for the kids, man?
Yeah. What if an entire can of Surge from the '90s?
Oh,
From the 90s? Or
Yeah.
manufactured?
Yeah,
in the
specifically, we canned it in the '90s. We found it. We unearthed it. It's yours now if you buy it on eBay.
I'd try.
Crystal Pepsi.
Yeah, there we go. Crystal
Coca-Cola.
Pepsi.
Ooh. I loved Crystal Pepsi
Yeah.
so much. That was my favorite. Oh, it was so. I liked it. It wasn't just the Van Halen, video. It was just good. I liked it. I don't know.
Speaking of Pepsi, I don't know if you saw my Halloween costume last night for this year. Was Madam Web
I did see that.
from
Yes,
the 2024 hit movie Madam Web.
it was
I was
good.
holding a can of Pepsi. It was actually a fake can. It was a Pepsi can full of spiders.
Are you? I'm not going to drink a Pepsi can full of spiders.
Well, they were fake.
Thank you.
They're
You know what?
plastic.
Of one of the many things,
You still
Monster,
shouldn't drink them.
of the many things I've gotten
Yeah.
from our friendship over the years, and I have written you plenty
Yeah.
of letters telling you how much I appreciate and love and respect you as a friend. I would say respecting spiders is a big one. They have their role,
Yeah.
and it's important, and I would not want to disrespect our spider friends
Eating
by, eating them. I don't think that's right.
I haven't killed a spider in 3 years.
It's not.
We have
Absolutely.
the bug
That's
cup
the
at
way to
work.
do it.
I'm the one that scoops up the spider and I put him outside in a little plant. It's like, they're gonna squish you. They don't get it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I wish you could hang out.
Take,
You see,
take note, viewer. That's the vibe. Is letting spiders live. Yeah.
let spiders do spider
right.
things. And speaking of spider things,
Yeah.
that's not Spider-Man. That's Skullomania. And we're gonna send this 6-man landmine death match down to referee Skipping Granola to call it right down the middle here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
That was a terrible segue.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Now, my
spiders, this is not a
understanding-
spider.
No, he's not a spider.
My understanding of Skullomania is that he was bitten by a radioactive skeleton, thus imbuing him with skeletonized power.
I mean, it just makes sense.
There's so many like.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can set.
my God.
So that's a sidebar here. So Ryyudo, you can set it as to what is in those corners. I set it to the light tubes. You can also replace it with just what if more barbed wire in the corners.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So outside the ring is the explosives. When they get thrown out, the explosives go off. And also when the time hits, if the timer hits 60 minutes without a victor, there's an even bigger explosion.
Oh, snap. Okay, so 60 minutes is the penultimate timer if no one gets thrown out.
Eve Honda with that falling headbutt. All right, they're paying attention to the Street Fighter here, everybody.
Right, they're
Yeah.
perfect to their lore.
Mr. Met, is he going for a ride outside the ring? Entertainment Honda, no. Faking him out with the Uranagi variant.
Sorry, these Johnny Rockets are going to do some work right here. You can see Skullomania trying to stop, but it's impossible. The pin early on?
It's mind games, Ryyudo. You got to tell your opponents, I think so little of you. I'm going to pin you not even 2 minutes into the match.
Not even throwing you into the ring.
You're not
The
worth
thing is
it.
that once he gets, yeah,
Yeah, I am the landmine.
Oh, Entertainment Honda
Oh.
eats the power.
Oh!
He's dead.
I think
Oh,
he
he's
is
done.
cut. No, he's coming back in. He looks a little angry. I can't tell if that is the Kabuki-esque painter as Johnny Maxim goes outside to the bombs.
Johnny Maximum is back.
oh,
That padding is keeping him alive right now.
He is heavily taped up. That's got
he
to
did not
play in
come
his
to give the
favor.
Johnny Medium.
These men are cut from a different
Absolutely.
cloth.
You can tell when Skullomania gets that. Gets the Skullomania comes over him. He becomes seized with skeleton rage.
I see we
And
have some.
nothing can possibly placate him.
We got
Pepper,
blood on the
murder.
canvas. I think it is from Johnny Maximum Red.
No, that's his suit.
We're just beating someone. He doesn't have to murder him
Yeah, no one's been
if
murdered.
he wants to.
Oh, you will know when they're murdered.
Yet.
You will know. You will know. It is
Oh, yeah.
unambiguous. Beautiful double team from Skullomania, and I'm with the total elimination. Shades of Perry Saturn and John Cronus is see a running power bomb from Johnny Maximum Blue.
You can see here Mr. Met picking his spot with that sorrow in his eyes, betraying a deep, deep well of pain inside this thing that could possibly have once been a human being, but is now a beloved baseball mascot in constant agony.
Johnny Red coming in after eating the landmine explosion zone there, Monsters. See Mr. Met and Johnny Blue doing a double power bomb. Mr. Met has kendo stick, similar to but different from a baseball bat. Don't know how effective that's going to be as we see Entertainment Honda going to the bear hug. classic grapple. Remember, those Street Fighters, their grapples do a lot of damage, as I believe Ryyudo can confirm.
I can confirm that if you are mashing hard, you're gonna get some mad damage off that. Oh my god, but Johnny Blue falling out there. We know that the DDT is a well-respected wrestling move. Well, let me put forth the EEU, the extremely explosive utility that's outside the ring right now, because it's always one letter ahead of the DDT.
Oh.
Entertainment Honda with one of those classic suplexes. Johnny Blue bleeding on the mat, it appears. Mr. Met, a little groggy. Perhaps he's telling us he is just fine as he's sending the crowd the finger as Skullomania firing up with that standing moonsault.
My god.
Only a fool would count out Skullomania. I think he could take out all three on his own.
You're only gonna see action like this on the Superstation, folks. That's it.
And in Calgary.
And in Calgary.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
that's
why
no
we
more
call it a Superstation.
Alberta
You see,
Kingdom.
we have deals all across the continent of North America.
Oh, Mr. Met doing the knuckle punch shuffle. I don't know. I don't even know if it has a name.
It's
Only
the
gonna
five
make
fist shuffle out
Skullomania
here.
mad.
Yeah,
God.
doing his baseball punches.
Yeah, all the punches they always do in baseball. That's true. I've seen
Yeah, yeah.
What is a pitch, folks, if not a punch, from a distance?
It's like you're punching the air with an object. Actually, when I was younger, my brother only ever got sports games for our Nintendo, so I would play like Bases Loaded or whatever it was. And I got really good. I got really good at hitting the dude in the face with the ball, and eventually I would get him to run out and just beat the shit out of my pitcher. Which was a hell of a thing to put in a Nintendo game, but there it was.
Which is really funny because I saw a recent stream of someone streaming a baseball game, and like they replaced all the players or like all their people in their stream, and the pitcher just belted I think 13 people over the course of the game, like just was on a complete violence kick. So realistically, you have a good point there, Monster.
You know, it was something. So yeah, and you can tell that Mr. Met with his weird, leathery, sad head is utilizing that knowledge of baseball techniques and maneuvers.
Mr. Met has a light tube going after Skullomania, swing and a miss.
Now I don't know if you know about this, fight fans. Mr. Met actually brought those light tubes.
Mr. Met is busted open. Where is he possibly bleeding from, Monster?
From the bathroom in Met's stadium, or wherever that is. That's where those light tubes come from, imbuing them with an otherworldly power.
Wherever the Met Stadium is.
Yes. I don't know very much about sports or buildings or
You see, Monster, they have something about time machines, so they're able to go back to the good old Chase Stadium in Flushing, Queens, and that is why those tubes are so
Chase
deadly,
Stadium, yeah.
as they are, displaced from where they should be in the space-time continuum. Mr. Matt continuing the onslaught on Skullomania
yeah,
with the
okay, well,
kendo
then
stick.
where do the Shades play then?
Well, I think if we want to learn about the Shades, Ryyudo's the one to ask.
That's goddamn right.
If it's
Playing the home
Oh,
state
yeah.
of Ryyudo's fucking office. Let's goddamn go. We're going Shade right now here with that big chop from Goro, but coming right back. Met's meeting with the fist to face right here.
Shot
Oh my
block
God,
from
Johnny
Entertainment Honda on Johnny Maximum. Skullomania throws him into the last remaining tube.
No more tubes left. We
Well-
are going totally tubular right now.
Skullomania found one somewhere. He's looking to get some bad intentions on the Maximum. The Johnny Blue goes down.
Oh my God. The pain right now he's got to be feeling from that.
Probably in his lungs.
Yeah, probably.
Shouldn't be breathing that in.
Yeah, he's probably going to be having some real bad silicosis
Mm-hmm.
of the alveoli, bronchioles,
Everyone forgetting about
sort of
Honda.
his lungs.
Just like
Honda's the standard there.
I'd like to point out how strong these competitors are. We're just past our 16th minute of the match. No one has been eliminated yet.
You know, I saw Mr. Met. He was down for a second there, and I had hope, fight fans. I held out a small amount of hope. This could be it. Maybe he was. Well, I guess I'd say that maybe he was free. But no, he's up, and he's just still mad at God. And
why was I created? Why must I still be here? Surely the
Yeah.
thoughts going through Mr. Met's head, monster.
His survival instincts are
Yeah.
always kicking in. He can't escape them.
in a
Hang-
just
hang
world,
on.
I would have been killed already.
It looks like Ref Granola's made a call, folks.
What?
What?
I can't tell. Someone must have been knocked
I don't
out.
know what's happening.
Whoa.
I guess they lose for no other reason besides Ref Ghostnola just decided I'm out of
I
here.
want to
had
go
enough
home.
one day.
Enter-
It's taking too long.
Entertainment Honda apparently locked Johnny Red in the Von Erich special. That's right. The Iron Claw, and made him
Oh, wow.
submit 17 minutes, 17 seconds into this match. Did not know that could happen.
Wow.
Wow. Just wow.
I'm surprised no
Mr.
one fucking.
It's just very wow.
Yeah. I thought it was elimination.
Mr. Met
Wink at a
still alive,
Yeah, no. I guess when it's team, it's just
despite everything.
tis it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's
In
no option
defiance
for
Of
elimination.
natural law,
Mm.
science of God's creation,
Everybody's
Mr.
on the
Met
same
still somehow draws breath.
All right. So
That's baby.
do we want to just go? Do we want
New York,
to simmer it down and do a normal match?
Big Apple, baby.
Yeah. Let's let's bring it to a normal match here.
Hey.
All right.
Give him
Yeah.
time to fight. Let him fight.
I think we have finally. Well, Mr. Met didn't lose, but his team lost. Do we?
No.
Yeah.
And he's still alive too, which is bad.
So does he
still
still need
manages
to
to
be
live.
in?
We have an
Yeah.
ethical duty to kill him.
All right, Mr. Met.
We actually, he has to die.
Who's he taking on
He's
then?
got to die. It's anybody who can kill him. In
I mean,
whoever.
Entertainment Honda got the
Uh,
job done last match. I feel like we ought to throw him in. And
A needle full of whatever that
motion.
let's
thing
give.
is that they execute you with is what he should be up against. He should be up against
Well, I think Goro is a second.
quiet, peaceful death.
All right, who's gonna back up Mr. Met? Should we send Johnny
best
out
guy.
one more time?
Unfortunately,
No.
it's got to be Johnny. Yeah. Unfortunately, when
Johnny.
you
Can't be
He's been
Johnny.
failing. He's been failing.
oh,
I disagree,
yeah. What if
Monster.
it's a
He's been
different
failing.
Johnny?
We do
Oh yeah,
have
yeah,
a
no, you're
fourth
right, you're
Johnny.
The bloodlust, Johnny.
Right. Oh whoa, Blood Johnny.
We haven't seen this
I'm
Johnny.
glad.
What can he do? Who knows?
Finish Johnny.
He could probably
It's a new
die.
Johnny with possibly has new abilities.
He's got the final
like,
touchdown, the
uh,
spear, the Oklahoma Stampede, the running power bomb. This Johnny might be able to get the job done.
Those are all
the
fake
final
wrestling.
touchdown. Those are not real. Those are fake. And the final touchdown. Jesus.
The final touchdown.
All right, so I feel like let's send all the Johnnies out as seconds. I think that's gonna be
Okay.
silly.
Yeah. They just
Shit, the
they want to.
14.
They failed him,
Yeah.
and they know they feel really badly about it. They're like, listen, buddy, we want you to die just as much as you do. Okay. And we're gonna be there. We're gonna see you off. We're gonna send you away. It's gonna be like going to sleep. You're gonna go on a little trip. All right.
Oh, I was gonna say actually, you should probably do Team Japan because you have I think enough people to fill Team Japan.
Okay. All right. Let's do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we never see what race Strongbat is. He could be
Yeah.
from Japan. We don't
We
know.
got Yuri Sasaki,
Okay.
obviously.
What
Yeah, so
costume
we could throw her in there. Give her the pink. It feels really good. I like that costume a lot when I was playing
Yeah.
back in the day.
All right. We need one more. Who are we feeling?
I see we have Makoto, but let's scroll down for a little bit here
Sure.
because I forgot who was at the bottom.
Got Ryu at the bottom.
We do?
Oh, we got Ryu. We got Mr. Ice Water without any ice himself.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What outfit you feeling?
Oh, yeah.
Dad Ryu?
Oh, we got Hot Ryu on.
Dad, yeah,
Dad Ryu?
Dark Ryu,
Divorce Dad.
absolutely.
Daddy Ryu.
All right. Everyone, this death feud will not end. However, it's changed just a little bit. Mr. Met is not taking on Goro Daimon. Instead, Charles Entertainment Honda is squaring off with Mr. Met one more time. You see, last match you might remember. Honda got the win over Johnny Red with the Von Erich special, the Iron Claw. Mr. Met, though, is he's not willing to sit there and lay down and let that happen. Mr. Met, well, defying the laws of nature, frankly, and just keeps on living despite everything we throw at him. So Goro is going to be a second to Honda, as well as Yuri Sasaki and Dad Ryu, who has recently gone through a tumultuous divorce, just trying to get through things with the support of his friends. But Mr. Met, you're not seeing triple. Truly, we are at the maximum level of Johnny here, as Mr. Met is seconded by Johnny Nebraska Cornhusker, Johnny Blue, and Johnny Alternate Red. Here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. I really don't know what to make of this match. I just got to throw it over to Josh. What is this?
Well, this isn't football or baseball. This is a fight to the death. A fight for freedom. Freedom from Mr. Met and his henchmen, his cronies, his big boys. I say we throw them out the ring with Japan's help. Thanks, Japan. You're a wonderful ally of Calgary. God bless Canada. God tolerate Canada. Oh, Canada.
Oh, Canada.
Hey!
My home and native land.
Anyway, I hope somebody puts Mr. Met outside the ring.
Monster, you've had some strong feelings on Mr. Met. I feel it's only fair to go to you next to ask, how do we see this penultimate, ultimate, who can say match with Mr. Met and now Honda stepping in to defend the honor of Daimon and the team from Japan?
I got to say that it's been a long, hard road for both teams, for both competitors. As you can see, Mr. Met wants to die really badly. It's just he understands. I think there's very little of him, I would imagine, that is capable of still really like fully understanding things. But I think he kind of understands that like he these people are trying to help him. They're trying to help him, and they're trying to give him some rest from the torment of existence,
The eternal rest.
and the eternal rest. But at the same time, it's just the survival instinct that he was created with. Just, it doesn't let him stop. You know what I mean? He's not going to let you end him.
What can change the nature of Mr. Met, Monster?
What indeed? What indeed? And you can see the Johnnies are there. They're triple maxing. That's their special name they have for each other. It's when there's three of them.
Yeah, it's 133% Johnny maximum right now. They're being it's Johnny overclock, I think.
Johnny overclock, and in a contest like this, you gotta favor the competitor whose existence constitutes the least number of transgressions against humanity. So hopefully E Honda will win there, and hopefully it happens in a way where maybe Mr. Met dies, from whatever it is that happens.
Death might be on the cards tonight. We don't know. Ryyudo, how are you seeing this one shake out as we see Mr. Met with an overclock, the maximum of Johnny's, taking on, I suppose, Japan's finest?
Now, you have posed a question, a very good question. What would change Mr. Met from his original life or therefore death goal? And I think we have it. I think Mr. Met has discovered it, has looked down at the bar and see that you have achieved pain mode tonight, and now realizes by his very sheer existence of being in consistent pain for his entire life, can help out the people, can give back to the kids, just as you will this Saturday. And Mr. Met now realizes that he must live so that the people around him can live better beyond the pain that he discovers every day. This is the most important match of his life to live. And he will make it out of here inspired by you, and you specifically. Jeff, this is Mr. Met's time. He single-handedly will win this match in spite of the triple Johnny disaster that stands behind him.
Yeah, that's right.
Well,
And also, so this might be my last match of the evening, but let me tell you something. If Mr. Met, fight fans, I'm making this promise to you right now. If Mr. Met survives this match, okay, then the next time we do this, it's going to be the death match. All right, okay. And you know what? If he survives, then there's a tactical error that we have made, and we're gonna fix it, because we're gonna turn one horrible experiment on the other. And what's gonna happen, fight fans, okay, is you're gonna see if Mr. Met lives through this thing, through this gauntlet, okay? And the next time you see him in this ring, he is going to be standing across the squared circle from the Dark Patriot. And the Darker Patriot. And the other ones I don't remember. There's at least 3 of them.
the People's Patriot.
I don't recall. The People's Patriot.
And Dark Chaz.
Okay. And Dark Chaz.
The true
Let
4
him know,
horsemen of the apocalypse.
That the monster can't count.
Yes. Called the 3 Kings. And there's 4 of them.
That's why they have a vampire
And-
counting on Sesame Street. That's right.
Well, you know,
Yes.
much like when the
So-
4 horsemen were 3 people, and much like how the disasters are only gone when the Grave Lord's servant is slain, pain mode's
Yeah.
on, and Mr. Met and the Maxims are going to try and bring some pain to Entertainment Honda tonight. So let's throw it to referee Skipper Ghostnola here in the ring in Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Make it happen, Captain.
Now, fight fans, you may be thinking this looks a little bit subdued from where we were before with all these death matches, but there really is no truer sense of combat than just one-on-one, mano-a-mano with a homunculus baseball man and a kabuki sumo wrestler, each backed up by 3 people from their own homeland or relative complementary American sporting establishments. In
Now, you might be
Canada.
wondering, fight fans, you might be wondering to yourselves, why is it that the 3 Johnnies are here ringside when they failed Mr. Met so poorly before? You might be wondering, are they here to have to be paraded and ashamed for their poor performance? Now that would be one possibility, but no. What's going on is that the Provincial Athletic Commission does not allow Mr. Met to compete without someone being willing to vouch for handling him in case he starts doing what has come to be referred as metting out, referring to Mr. Met's characteristic rampages. The cameras here in Canada, they're good, but they don't quite capture up close. If you could see inside his mouth, you would see, they're teeth, all right? They are teeth, but when he bites somebody in the crowd, which he will do that.
Will bite.
When he bites somebody,
The bite of
it
2024.
ain't good. Yeah, it ain't good. It's not good. So there have to be at least 1 or 2 people present who are familiar with the techniques necessary to sedate Mr. Met in order for him to compete here in the ring on the Superstation.
It's a very similar situation to Hannibal Lecter that the monster brings up, where, as you might
Yeah.
recall, being brought in and out of his cell, strapped to the board, several handlers that we didn't get to see the entrances here as we are, a little compressed for time, but rest assured, that is how
Yeah.
Mr. Met is brought in and out of the ring as Entertainment Honda hits a double axe handle on Mr. Met as we thankfully go to the wide shot for a surprising Boston Crab from the sumo wrestler. Wouldn't have thought he'd have such a grappling maneuver in his arsenal.
You're going to have to try everything you can think of.
Yeah, that's right. When sometimes you have certain techniques in your arsenal, like the bamboo woozler, you just have to really throw it out there to make sure that your opponent really respects everything that you're doing.
Entertainment Honda is a sumo wrestler, not a professional wrestler, but clearly Mr. Met is not really thinking too deep about that as we see the Entertainment Man reverse on a couple of mounted grapples as he throws Mr. Met outside. Honda's cornermen are keeping a respectful distance. As the monster pointed out, we do not want to deal with a metting out situation tonight, at least not only 6 minutes into this match.
Yeah, no, he gets bad. He's bad. He'll bite. He'll claw at you. The bacteria in his mouth and alimentary canal, they're not found elsewhere in nature. So you just do not want him biting you at all. And I don't know if you can really see it in the but the crushing power of his jaws. His mandible is enormous. It's just giant. It's anchored to his skull by powerful muscles like a pit bull.
If you've seen the documentary film James Bond, you might recall a character by the name of Jaws. It's a rough movie approximation of the bite force that the monster's trying to refer to here that Mr. Met has. As we saw Mr. Met with an interesting grapple maneuver, once again going back to it, just punching Entertainment Honda in the face. That is not a legal maneuver in sumo. But in professional wrestling, it is perfectly fine. Otherwise, Ref Ghostnola would have started the 5 count to a disqualification.
Now, I got to ask you a question, Monster. I got to ask your opinion about this. We've been talking about the teeth of Mr. Met. What do you think his teeth are made out of? Baseball bats or glitzies from the baseball stadium?
Oh, damn, that's a good. Okay, so what I would imagine, all right, is that his tough ass gums that have to hold your teeth in place are probably made largely from chopped up reconstituted glizzies. Would be my thought. Would be, and then the teeth absolutely are cork and carbon fiber and all that kinds of shit, and some bone or whatever it is that's in him that's bone. You know, it's obviously his bones aren't regular because he's a baseball monster. But yeah, I would think the chipped and splintered bat pieces are his teeth.
Can't believe he ate Skullomania like that. That's crazy.
And here up the top with a beautiful body splash. This could be it for Mr. Met.
No.
Oh, but not yet. He's kicking out right now. Let's go. Mr. Met is coming back, baby. Baseball is here.
He's punching here.
Entertainment Honda is a huge, massive man coming from any direction, let alone that top rope. Clearly, the monster was correct that Mr. Met is not made out of flesh and bone like the rest of us.
He's just built different. He's literally built different.
Yeah, he's built to win, baby. But let's see if the Met's able to take it over here with the Malort slam once again here. But gets flipped over. Oh, just nice rejection of the Malort drink, as you should.
It's that sumo skill that Honda brings to the ring. People just aren't expecting these grapples and throws from the sumo arenas. Mr. Met is thankfully panned out. It is too violent, just smashing his skull into Honda. You don't want to see that, folks. Honda riling up the crowd, getting people to clap along as he tries to take out the leg. Shades of Nappa from that prior match. We get a cover here. Mr. Met, the weakness was the knee. Nappa had it right.
Those Johnnies let him down again.
He's still breathing. Oh my God. Oh, John.
The fuck?
Why? No.
We have to apologize for Ryyudo here, people. It's the Malort talking. He's, he's had a lot going on.
Johnny.
Johnny's, we expected more, and we shouldn't have. Frankly, we just shouldn't have.
How does this keep happening? How do these Johnnies keep letting him down? The monster still wants them there. But these Johnnies need to be fired, is what I've been saying since the beginning of the match here, Jeff. These Johnnies.
I'm coming around. Yeah.
Well, I suppose it's less a Johnny than more of a jobbery because they're just doing the job for their team. That's some insider speak for her there, folks. That's what you tune into the Superstation for. Some hot inside wrestling terms. But Entertainment Honda, 12 minutes, 52 seconds. The old muscle bomb press pinfall on Mr. Met after working over the knees. Again, we saw that earlier in the night from Nappa. That was the greatest effect we saw on Mr. Met. Everyone going for the head. Like I said, Batman, he armors the chest to draw the fire of people with guns because he cannot wear a full suit of armor. That would be silly for the Dark Knight to do. Mr. Met distracts you with that head, the knees, those skinny ankles he has. That is just, he's got some padding on there, but you take out the knee. Mr. Met has, he's got no answers.
None.
You know what? You can call me a
and
baby face
hopefully
because I'm about to cry right now.
it's tragic, folks, and nobody likes the fact that Mr. Met is, least of all Mr. Met likes the fact that Mr. Met is still alive right now, but we hold out hope, friends. That's all we can do.
Hold fast, true
It's
believers.
really,
Excelsior.
yeah. So I'm gonna bounce.
Okay. Thank you for
But-
sitting in. I'm gonna reconfigure the cameras
you?
once you bounce. Thank you for
Yeah,
doing puppet.
really.
I was really hoping you would surprise us with puppets.
Absolutely. What do you mean puppets? I'm just here
You've
in
always
this-
looked like that.
on stream. This is just my regular deal all the time. Yeah. Okay, friends.
Godspeed,
Been good.
monster.
Alonzi.
Godspeed, friend.
Goodbye, monster.
He's gone. He came to stay.
What happened to him?
Hi, hi.
Where'd he go?
We have to pay for the rest of Ryyudo. Oh!
True.
Oh, we paid for
Pay-per-view,
it!
baby. You gotta take it off your Cardio Souls money now. It's mine, which I'll just redonate back anyway.
All right, I'm going to take a facilities break real quick because I have all that Malort and 2 beers in me. So give me a second. Why don't you two figure out what the next match should be?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so Josh, you have been
Clear this out. for you.
forced to silence for a little bit here. You've not gotten much opportunity to say who you want to see in these matches. Who is someone you like to see? We've only gone through like maybe 1/10 of the roster at this point here.
Oh, we
Who
have,
do you want to see?
yeah, we have not seen a lot of people here. You know what? I think that Terry Bogard could be a, real wild matchup right now.
Okay,
against
okay,
who?
I'm down with that.
But against who? Terry Bogard. Terry Bogard has fought with the best of them. He just came back
true.
from Smash Brothers, baby.
Mm-hmm. And he's now in Street Fighter 6 as well. And he's getting his own new game here shortly, which you should use the brown jacket as well, as respect to that.
That's true.
So Terry Bogard is making his moves out here.
Yeah, it's good to see, and what's the opposite of an up-and-comer? The old dog come back for another bite of the pie.
Oh, okay, okay.
But you know what? Who would you like to see him fight against?
You know, I think I'm the kind of person who would say, I want to see the Bible brotherly matchup, and I want to see Andy Bogard in there against his own brother, who has significantly more success than him.
I mean, come on. Let's do it.
That's right. There we go. Andy Bogard.
Oh, he doesn't have any costumes.
No, because he's not loved like his brother.
True. Even in
His
this
mom gave him
community.
like his T-shirt, his old T-shirt, and said, get out there and find a job, you bum."
Is he in Street Fighter 6?
Nope. Andy is not in Street Fighter. Andy's barely in Street Fighter. I mean, King of
No,
Fighters.
I mean,
at this point.
I mean, Terry Bogard's in.
Yeah. Terry's in Street Fighter 6.
Did
Yep.
I miss that? I feel like I missed that.
Nope. I was not kidding. He's in Street Fighter 6.
Well, you know what? We have some preconceived notions here about, which of the Bogard brothers is the real one.
Well. If it isn't the Blowjob Brothers,
Well, huh?
back at it again. Yeah, there they are. There's 2 of them.
That's what they do, bro? I thought they fought. No.
You can have side activities. Just a couple of bros having a good time.
That's true. That's true.
But
All right.
Andy does have one thing going for him over Terry.
What would that
And he
be?
has a smoking hot wife that everyone else likes and is also more popular than him.
That kind of tracks.
It is
Considering
unfortunate that Mai is getting all the games instead of Andy. Andy is just kind of in the background like,
Wait, really? That's who his wife is?
yeah?
What?
Canonically, Andy is married to Mai.
Now you do.
I learned that from my brother.
And while
Oh,
you all
geez, we hit
solve
the
off
Xbox
the
button.
rest of the matches here, let me go ahead and also have my own bio break here, and I'll be back very shortly.
I'm gonna do the same thing. Have fun speaking to yourself.
I can do that.
I gotta pee.
Well, I came in with him hitting the Xbox button.
My bad.
That's all right. Hey, it went away. Okay. Petty the G absolute. Yeah. Oh no, Josh causing trouble. He's good. So he says, yeah, hey, thanks for hanging out. We still got 3 days, 16 hours, 34 minutes, and 26 seconds before Marathon Day. It's Dark Souls Remastered on the PlayStation 4, but played on the PlayStation 5, start to finish, on the Stair Stepper. Every boss is another terrible drink. It's for the kids. We still got some wonderful incentives left over. Let's look and see what could. Josh is yelling. Let's see what else we got on the list. For what could you add to the queue? Josh is having a time. He's hamming it up. All right. So we got the raffle tickets, $5, 25ers. Can ask us to read a hot tip of being a good spouse from the Family Life Simply Romantic Nights card game thing. So Midge and I, we like to go to secondhand stores and find stuff. We found what we thought was a board game that is actually a year-long for him and for her.
Oh God, I see it.
Yeah. Ryyudo, you're here. Perfect timing. I was reading over what incentives we have left. So, $25 is the Family Life Simply Romantic Nights instructional card set. So you, as also a married person, what if you wanted some instructions on how to be a better spouse? Well, there is a society. Ooh, no, Josh's wrists are gone. He's got my ghost mitts on. It is tips to be a better spouse. They are very weird. They tend to be, I would say, a crowd pleaser. $25, we can add some of those. I think we got 4 in the queue right now. $50, just chug a big wave. That's a nice one for the boss. $100, we got Wheel of the Worst Drinks. We got 8 left there. For tonight only, $100. Still got 4 left. Chug a shot of Malort and give the nice people a beautiful ad read about Malort and how Malort could improve their life. This is my favorite. So we have, I believe, now 9, and there's 6 left. $100 on the marathon day. The Dark Souls Marathon Mystery Beer Roulette. So there are 9 beers in the fridge. They are gaff taped up, labeled 1 through 9. I do not remember what's in them, but if you pay for that when it's that time, we will, roll a D9 or a D10 if we get more, and that's what I have to drink. And at one point, I knew what they all were. That is gone. I don't know what it is, and there's absolutely booby prizes. I know there's a candy corn cider in there that I've had a sip of, and it's quite big and quite gross. So that'll be a fun one if that comes up. It was quite gross.
I liked it.
Well, remember, it's also I have to pound it. I can't.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's the key to remember. All these are
You
pounding
should
the
send me
drink.
that one. I think I would like that. You should send me that one.
I will. Yeah, I think we have some left. I will gladly do that.
Yeah, there's like 3.
There's I think there's 2, because I think we drank 1 and we have 1 in the fridge. There's 2.
Well,
So
to be clear here, like the name and stuff like that. You don't have to actually send me a bottle. I'll find it.
oh, I'll send you a bottle. Okay, so I changed the screen. You might just be wearing a weird jacket, but feel free to go for it. Josh is grabbing all my green stuff. All right. We got 2 tonight. The commentators, at this point, be Ryyudo and Josh, just making a cocktail that I have to drink and, talk about why it's good. 1 left, $100, the Ilion special. Don't make me say it, I say, but I'll tell you, it's Malort and a pickleback. We got Ryudo's Perfectly Cromulent Beverage, Gin, Reaper, Rum, Mimosa Premix, and Old Bay. It's 2 of those at $100. You're almost gone. All right, Josh. Yeah. I got a green tracksuit. It's good. And the Rishi Cat Special, $2.50. Because if you've ever had, that's right, I am gonna do an actual American shot of Baijiu. 1.5 ounces. You're supposed to do a little symbol thippy, not a biggie. First one's Quelaag, second one's Gwyn. I feel that is a bargain at $2.50. If I like Baijiu, if you've ever had it, you'll understand that's a deal. That's a deal and a steal, and really a good thing for the kids. But right now we got a blood feud between two brothers here. Looks like Terry Bogart's taking on Andy Bogart here in Calgary. You know, neutral ground here, Canada, for the brothers who I believe are Americans from the Midwest boys. Terry, at least I know he hangs out in South Dakota, you know, around Mount Rushmore. Went there once, quite nice. I would highly recommend if you ever find yourself in South Dakota, go to the Sitting Bull. You know, it's you know, you learn about the nature of it and how, you know, the land was stolen. Hate to break it to you, folks, if you're from America, we're living on stolen land. We really, you know, yeah, all of us. Yep, it's a whole big scam. But go there, and you know, you should learn things. It's good to learn. But Josh, you know, you're partially visible. I feel that you have booked this match tonight with Ryyudo. So tell me about our thoughts behind Bomber Jacket Terry and good old. Can't think of a good and Andy. Andy's look has always been. He's just Andy. You know, he's May. I remember last night, you know, you were talking about it needs mayo. Andy is the mayo, right?
He's wearing mayo. Bro.
Andy's mayo.
He's mayo as fuck.
Yeah, that's what more can I say? But the bomber versus the mayo. Josh, how you feeling this shakeout?
You know, as Ryyudo and we discussed in the break, pre-match break.
Okay.
You know, the media circus surrounding these two, you know, it's got to end. We're lucky to get them booked tonight in Calgary, Canada, for this wonderful match. We got the heavyweight, the famous
Andy Bogart.
Absolute legend.
Andy Bogart. Mr. Smash Brothers himself.
Or, you know, Terry.
Oh.
We can say the other guy.
Okay.
And you know what? There's not much that I know about this Andy guy. However, he's got a smoking hot wife at home. He's definitely not the breadwinner. I mean, look at him. He's got everything going up against him.
Josh, hang on. I've been passed a note from our intern, Petty. Apparently, Andy is currently in the running for the most cheated on with Mortimer Goth for most cheated on character in all of video games as far as the fan artists are concerned.
That's true. That is very true.
You know, I feel like it's probably not the best idea to Google Mai Sharan Yui in an image search engine of your choice in this day and age, 2024.
Safe search is pretty good.
Okay, I suppose. I just remember, you know, being weird dirtbag kids. My brother was a big fighting game guy. I remember him very excitedly running to me with the Electronic Gaming Monthly, showing me that there was indeed the jiggle code for the home version. Ryyudo knows what I'm talking about. Of King of Fighters. And Ryyudo, how do you feel the brothers are going to do?
So this is the classic, like, you know, Mario and Luigi aspect here, where Andy is just pulling up the side here, just shows up every now and then to a game. Some people are happy he's there, but ultimately he's never had the year of Andy at this point here. Terry is... His stonks have never been higher. His stonks have always been high, but his stonks have gotten even higher. Showing up in Smash Brothers, showing up in Street Fighter 6, along with Andy's wife, Mai, along inside of being in a new Garo game as well. Mai and Terry are also in that one together. No sign of Andy whatsoever. This is Andy's revenge, and he's not gonna get it. Andy's so done for. He's getting fucked. Like he isn't in his relationship, but his wife is.
I'm going to do one thing to this match, and I think you're both going to appreciate it. I'm going to give Andy a corner man.
Oh.
I don't get that one.
At this point, he is the Joker. Despite there being a joke character, he is the Joker of this situation now.
I loved when, was it with Alpha 2? You could just be Dan from start, right? It wasn't a game. Like, I loved playing as Dan in Alpha 2.
A lot of people do.
It was
people
fun.
Really like playing as Dan.
Yeah, I knew he was a joke, but like, yeah, he was in that, like the Super Nintendo home port that we played the crap out of as kids. Yeah, I loved like Dan. I could get to Shin Akuma as Dan. He was fun.
Damn.
You know, when you're a kid, you got a lot of time to just play things over and over and over and over again. As an adult, I just played Dark Souls, but as a youth, me and my brother played a lot of fighting games.
Over and over and over again.
I play a lot of. I don't look up my playtime across the. That's why I have it on PC in 2 versions. on the PlayStation and on the Switch. So like, you would really have to like do some math to get what is the total amount of time this dingus has spent on, you know, the collective Dark Souls.
Well, before today, it was 90 minutes longer.
Yeah.
And you've been doing it every day. So,
I don't do it every day,
let's
just
add
most days.
90 minutes times 7.
I've started mixing it up. There have been days that I've been, you know, throwing the weights in instead of the stair stepping, or I've been going jogging instead. I'm trying to save my knees for Saturday.
No,
I got the. Where is it out here?
That worked.
I don't know where to tell you to grab it. I was gonna tell Jorsh to get one of my heavy-duty knee braces so we could show off the hinge. But speaking of hinges, Andy Bogard might want to get on Hinge. Apparently having some marital. Oh, there it is. Yeah, thanks. So yeah, it's the heavy duty. It's got a little donutty in there, and then this is just a metal hinge to just hold everything in place.
Hold your knee.
Yeah, my knee. You know, if things go wrong, they're gonna have. Don't try and flex it. I need that to work, man. Okay, I thought you were trying to bend it the other way.
See how it works.
Okay, it's just a hinge. Yeah, it's like don't break it. I'm gonna really need that.
Yeah, you need it.
Haha. I mean, I probably would be doing a lot better if I was, but hey, let's send this match down to the ring with good old referee Skippy Granola here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Oh, crazy, dude. TV stat.
Fight!
Oh, coming out the gates, swinging a miss from Andy immediately, too.
Thought it would be a very technical match tonight, you know, brother versus brother, but we saw Terry just going to the straight fist to Andy. I do not remember the age discrepancy between the brothers, but Terry is clearly looking to send a message to Andy that, well, this is, you know, it's not going to be clean. You know, we're going to have a decisive winner.
And while you say I don't know the age discrepancy on this one, I don't know what happened to Andy's forehead, but he is balding hard compared to Terry's luscious locks. The age doesn't matter. Terry's looking fantastic. Andy is looking like he used some Rogaine.
Andy working over the shoulder of Terry. Now, folks, if you're not familiar with the Bogard brothers, and why wouldn't you be, Terry does a lot of arm-based offense. So by Andy working over the arm, he is really taking out, I'd say a good 3/4 of Terry's special maneuvers he would employ here tonight.
That's right. And bring him closer to the center of the ring here, give him more opportunity to get them grapples on here. Oh, Terry is having some regrets here.
Yeah, now, you know, you mentioned Terry's primary mode of attack, the arms. And Ryyudo, you mentioned his gigantic, monstrous forehead. Well, you know, Andy's main form of attack is actually psyching his opponent out. That forehead's not for show. He knows. He starts every sentence with, I know.
Gonna be looking at his forehead and just having the lights reflect off of that thing, blind to you like it's a solar flare from Dragon Ball Z.
That's not light, man. That's your own intentions bouncing out of his mind. He's seen them before you have them.
Well,
literal mind games.
It is, you know, a serious fighting format here. You know, who is to say we are not seeing, you know, some key powers also being unleashed here as Andy stumbles to the mat but gets up in time to go after his big brother. But Terry gets the leg. Perhaps a little reference to Andy earlier in the match sweeping the leg of Terry. These boys are, you know, there's Ryyudo, I don't know if you were a brother, I was a brother, Josh was a brother. You know, there's a certain type of scrap that goes down between siblings, especially two brothers, and I've seen this sort of thing all the time. I just hope it doesn't get too ugly and personal.
It's really a shame that your parents had to buy you all a wrestling ring to be able to solve these problems here. I guess that's how it goes, but I'm not in that situation, so I understand.
Beautiful moonsault from Andy. However, he misses, and Terry just taunts his brother. Not even going to attack him. Goes for the pin. Ref Granola in right away. Dan Hibiki, however, just sitting motionless, breathing out on the apron. Doesn't feel a need to interject himself.
Can't believe what he's seeing. Oh, we're trying another one.
I forgot he was there.
Again, another move. Andy might be really trying a little too hard to show up his brother, but Sector has come out. Who is he going to help? Andy trying to go for a submission. No, Terry has the backup of Sector. This is the crossover I didn't see. Art of Fighting and Mortal Kombat as we see a double Enziguri.
And Dan still not doing anything, wanting none of this smoke from Sector.
Sector pledging his allegiance to Terry Bogard.
Sector wants to be in more fighting games, so he will do anything he can to get on Terry's good side.
Terry tried to help his friend interfering. However, Andy, once again, that arm-based offense saved his skin.
You just gotta wonder
Andy
what
conducted them
the
both.
hell is Dan doing out there?
You know, I think Dan is being smart. Frankly, you know, if a murderous robot came into the ring, I don't think I would be able to help my partner either. You know, you gotta... Dan often on the short end of the stick is once again Sector pledging his allegiance to Terry as we see the count. Ref Granola, only a 2-9, only a 2-9. Sector finally leaving. Dan motionless, paralyzed, perhaps as he was when his father was murdered by Sagat.
It's a goddamn shame, but once again, Terry is gonna pin once more. 2.9 again. Andy is just hanging in there, and Dan is also hanging in there, barely keeping his eyes open to even help out his partner in crime.
The crowd seems to be firmly behind Terry as you saw him firing up just now. Andy is sucking wind. Dazed, he doesn't know where he is. Terry just going for spinning back fist. Shade of one, Aja Kong. But a little flashy for this guy. But once again, that fist-based offense, it makes sense as we see the 3. Terry puts his brother away, and Dan just staring on. Once again, just as he did when his father was murdered.
Dan does not know what to do with himself, his hands, his abilities, or his capabilities to think about another person. Dan is going to go home and sleep well tonight, but Andy is going to only go home with regrets, and not even his wife.
Failing to a low kick. You know, I think that's just a polite way of saying Terry just had enough and kicked his brother in the nuts. Much like the wolf man, Andy's got nards.
The old dick twist coming back to rue him once again.
The old dick twist.
The old dick twist.
Josh, you want to put together another one? How are you feeling?
I don't know most of the characters, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I actually don't.
That's understandable.
Yeah, that's all right. Well, who do you know? Call him out as you see him. Let's say you got the full screen there.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
There's the obvious ones. Shao Kahn, Chun-Li. There's the Shao Kahn. Wait, why do I know him?
Mortal Kombat.
Right.
MK. Yeah,
Right.
yep.
I wasn't allowed to play that. By me.
Not by his parents,
Not
by
my
his
parents.
brother.
No, my brother.
That's the best one. Your brother,
His
like,
brother
you
said
can't
you
play
can't
this.
play.
My brother watched fucking Terminator when he was 5, man.
Damn.
Oh,
Yeah.
my parents would rent me like Schwarzenegger movies when I was 5. Yeah, it was a different. Yeah, Jersey, we're weird here, brother.
One of my first memories was watching Rush Hour on DVD.
Rush Hour's fun.
It was a good movie.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
one. That's a good
I
one.
still like it to this day.
Yeah.
Who else do I recognize?
Do you want to do this as a multi-person match or a tag match, or just keep it one-on-one with seconds?
Yeah, we haven't had a tag
Let's do a
match yet.
tag. Let's
Do a
get
tag.
crazy. Who's Shao Kahn bringing to the table?
Damn, Sagat's bald?
You don't want to see the cigar with hair. You really
Do you want to
don't.
throw him in?
Yeah, throw him in.
All right. Who's Chun-Li tagging up with?
You know, I gotta go down.
Sure. I'm going. We're at the bottom.
Just kidding, Kuma.
Akuma? Which Akuma? We have some variants here.
Number 3 is familiar to me, and I don't know why.
Okay, let's give him some seconds. I feel like ooh, who would be accompanying Shao Kahn and Sagat to the ring as a second? What do we feel? Hold on.
Really telling that I only recognize Street Fighter characters.
Street Fighter's a fun game.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I never played it until 3 years ago, though.
That's also fair. I mean, I only played Doom last year.
Original
It's never
Doom?
too late. Oh, original Doom,
Okay.
yeah. First time.
Andy and Terry. There we go. Andy and Terry. Just let's bring them back in.
And he's trying to find a winner.
Sagat with hair.
Sagat, why he's looking up Sagat? Okay, so my knowledge really doesn't go past Street Fighter 3 and only the littlest bit, and then like the alpha, because like I was kind of playing them as they came out, being an older fella here. Did they do Sagat with hair? Is that a
Yes.
thing?
They did. In one of the Street Fighters,
What
I think
the
they had
hell
an
is
alternate
that?
costume. We had hair. I don't remember which one it was. I want to say 4, but they did a version of Sagat with hair.
All right. I just saw a picture on Street Fighter Wiki that was that like 4th Sagat
Oh, he's from Thailand.
attire where he had the like ripped up shirt. Yeah, man, that's pretty good. Yeah, Video Witch had it earlier. Like, good job. With a lot of stuff. Although Shao Kahn's double underwear is pretty good. And actually, give me, Josh, can you go to the wall of
I'm
heads?
not getting your underwear.
No, I don't want underwear. I want go to the wall of heads. Get the one that's the black mask that looks like a dragon. Because I know what they used to build that. I'm gonna show you it. It's got the long tail that's dripping down on your left. Yep, there you go. Yes. So I have a bunch of lucha masks, and my sister used to cut hair, so she has a bunch of like the hair thing. Yeah, so I put them on that. Oh, it's just calm down, baby. It's fine. The masks? Yeah, I used to wear them. All right, anyway. Yeah, this is totally Shao Kahn's mask. It's Ultimo Dragon's mask. They just colored it white instead of red and black.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yo. Let's go.
Oh yeah, it is.
I once got fired from a job for wearing this to work. This would have been in the
What?
Twisted Tea days.
Oh, yeah, I guess that does make sense. But also, what? I was gonna ask you, like, hey, can you take that off?
There's
please?
no. No, I said no. I was like, there's nothing.
Okay,
There's
then
nothing
good.
that says I can't wear a mask at work.
And they didn't like that.
Oh yeah, all the heads have names. Well, it's because for like the different looks and hairstyles, it's like hairstyle, hair texture is totally a thing. If you are, cutting hair, like you buy the specific ones. You giving up the jacket?
No, I put it on.
Oh, okay, he's cold. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's a little chilly in the basement. But hey, speaking of chilly, we got a hot match tonight. You got Shao Kahn, you got Sagat, you got Andy Bogard backing them up, looking for some revenge against his brother Terry, who was backing up the gruesome twosome, strange bedfellows. I don't know what else to call them. It's Chun-Li and Akuma here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Ryyudo, how do you see this one shaking out? I really can't make hide nor hair of it.
You know, it's a lot more powerful of the SNS team with Shao Kahn and Sagat out here. And just because Andy's in the corner, it doesn't mean that, Andy doesn't know how to pick winners. Clearly, he has a brother that's more successful. He has a wife that's more successful. It is to be said that Andy knows how to pick a winner.
He hitched his
so
wagon.
realistically, yes, exactly. We're on the Oregon show right now, and his wagon is hitched to the strongest oxen that he can possibly find. So I think Andy has picked it well, and the SNS team is going to be able to defeat the Chun-Li and Akuma team.
Josh, how do you see this one shaking out? Just it's a clash of characters from various fighting dynasties, I dare say.
You know what? I'm gonna take it the opposite way. We're gonna go Chun-Li and Akuma.
Huh?
The CAT team, Cat.
Cat power.
You know why?
Because Akuma's a demon.
That's right, baby. Akuma's literally a demon, and Chun-Li is good at kicking.
Well,
I
I have an
would love
Oni
to
on my
hear what
leg,
you
so I'm
think
gonna have to
Shao
go
Kahn
with
is, by
Josh
the
here. I
way.
gotta go with Akuma. He has powers. Evil powers.
I can't even understand them. They're
I-
beyond my worldly
I
comprehension.
mean, we're just men. How could we?
I can't understand a lot. Of stuff.
I'm just curious to think what you think Shao Kahn is, out of curiosity.
Ooh.
Where do you think Shao Kahn is from? Like, pick a place.
So based on this, I'd say probably, he's got the shoulder pauldrons,
Mm-hmm.
northern Scotland, like the Highlands.
More like the Outlands.
Oh,
Or the
Islands, Outlands. Is there really that big of a
Did
difference?
they drop a new part of Scotland that I don't know about? The Outlands?
Yeah, Scorpion's from there.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, and I think Sector's actually from there too, technically. So, and you saw how much ass Sector was whooping out there.
I'm glad he could
Let's
stop
see.
it for the last match. So.
Let's go here. Let me just pull up his Wikipedia really quickly. First timeline. Species, by the way. The species of Shao Kahn. First timeline. God. Formerly immortal.
Okay,
Second
what is
timeline.
well, okay, hang on, because now I was a Mortal Kombat kid too. We played the games that came out, and
Yeah,
this was
that
the
makes
time right as we were getting internet, so you totally had the kids in school that had the binder with all the cheat codes they printed out,
Yeah,
some of which
as you
weren't
should.
real. how does Mortal Kombat differentiate between immortal and God?
That's a good question, Mega Man.
Because like Raiden is classified as God, as a god, right? And Shao, all right.
Let me see here. I'm gonna do a quick reading for
Sure,
you. Okay,
please.
so the
I
gods of
really want to
deities,
know.
like-
I'm confused.
Yeah, okay, so according to the same wiki, the gods are like deities, like the elder gods. However, they are less powerful and only have the power of over one realm instead of all realms.
Okay.
All right, so let me back out here. That's just the first sentence. And immortals are beings in the Mortal Kombat universe, while not on the same level as demigods, gods, elder gods, or titans. Immortals share similar traits to such beings, such as their longevity and unkillable nature. So basically, gods just with less muscles is what it seems like.
Okay, all right.
Crazy that they talk about things
I just
like
learned this too, so don't worry.
in a game like Mortal Kombat, you'd think they stick to the man realm.
You would think so. It would make it a lot easier to stay, combating mortally.
That's true.
Well, speaking of Mortal Kombat, referee Skippy Ghostnola is going to make sure that everyone walks out of here alive tonight, as he calls it, right down the middle here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Fight!
So, can I start things off with Chun-Li here tonight? As you see, Sagat is thankfully following the rules, holding the tag rope, waiting outside. Ditto Akuma. Interesting that the Raging Demon himself is such a stickler for the rules, but it just goes to show how much respect all the competitors here tonight have for Skippy Ghostnola.
On the
And
way
it's
in,
really
I was
important-
talking to Akuma. He said, he's feeling a little bit under the weather right now. The weather's changing. His allergies are acting up. He had to take about 4 Benadryls. So
Total
he's looking
elimination.
Oh no.
He's looking a little subdued. He might fall asleep.
But we do know that Akuma's, his MO is trying to kill a god. So he's going to be really upset here that Sagat is tagging out because Sagat is not a god of any sort. But Shao Kahn is laying down the business here with the Shakalama Slam Dong.
See, Sagat showing off his Muay Thai background with those flying knees. I believe that, Ryyudo, please correct me if I'm wrong, is that indeed the tiger knee, as we saw, interesting, a heel hook from Akuma. Didn't know he was so well-versed in mixed martial arts.
Hey, right you are, Jeff. There we go. We got the tiger knee in there, and now we're back into business here. Unfortunately, due to the laws and nature in this wrestling ring, cannot throw any tiger shots. So Akuma is at a pretty good advantage here, but Akuma cannot throw air fireballs either. So they have a lot to work through here.
Chun-Li laughing at Sagat as she unleashes a beautiful scoop body slam on him. Sagat, though, refusing to go for that high trip. Chun-Li just laughing it up. She goes for an armbar. Now, folks, you got to remember, the armbar looks fairly innocent. It can just snap right off the shoulder blade like nobody's business. It's a matter of leverage. Mechanical advantage even.
And there's something very funny about Sagat doing the kicks and Chun-Li doing the punches in that face-off there. Shao Kahn not take the opportunity to whoop Akuma's ass while he's in the corner there.
Sagat seems to have learned he's a little too tall to throw those vicious roundhouses at Chun-Li, sticking to the knees, and Akuma floors him, going for the mounted punches. Shao Kahn decides he does want some of the Raging Demon, but Chun-Li cuts him off with a snap mare as Sagat just hits him right in the face with that knee. He seems to learn that a little too small. Again, the tiger knee. Sagat, he looks like he's found the zone to neutralize the Chun-Li question tonight.
Oh, and we're tagging out here as well. Shao Kahn coming in fresh here, locking in the legs and hitting with that Muay Thai kick. Oh, you know that shot got hurt right there.
I bet if Akuma had balls, he'd be reeling right now from that kick.
Akuma, well known to have given up his balls to become a demon.
Well, you got to sacrifice to gain anything in this world. See Shao Kahn knocked to the outside. Ref Ghostnola not quick enough. He gets in to beat the 1 count. Chun-Li starting to perhaps unleash that lightning kick, but after 1 kick went with the punches.
Oh, and that was a good combination there from Chun-Li. Pushing back to the corner here. Now finds herself teamed up with Akuma and just steps on him. Most people would pay for that.
The educated feet of Chun-Li, do not discount them. Those legs can crack cinder blocks. We know she's hitting the face wash in the corner. Shao Kahn may be a god, but I don't think a god can stand up to legs like that, Ryyudo.
No, absolutely not. No matter how beefy of a person you are, Shao Kahn is having so much trouble against Chun-Li here. Chun-Li is running train on Shao Kahn. Gonna send him back to the outworld in a body bag at this rate.
Shao Kahn running to his corner, tagging in Sagat after that go to sleep by Chun-Li once no more. Now Akuma's in. We've had a switch on both sides. Sagat fighting off the newcomers. And again, the Tiger Knee.
Oh, but Chun-Li's still fighting back out here. Akuma taking the nap from that Benadryl from earlier, as you mentioned. And again, I'm back into the ring again. But Chun-Li whooping Shao Kahn once more in the 100 crack fist. Looking like Hokuto no Ken out here from Akuma.
Now, Shao Kahn made the mistake of saying no man can defeat me. Chun-Li is surely no man, as we see Akuma and Sagat squaring off. Sagat going for the cradle pin, a 2-and no, 2-9.
Ooh.
Even as Shao Kahn
Akuma.
comes out for run defense. You think Shao Kahn?
Yeah, Shao Kahn. Oh, 100%, yes.
I think that's where.
Why else would you too much Sagat?
Ref Ghostnola might have been insulting Sagat, asking him if he gives up while Akuma was just punching him in the face.
Oh, misses the Tiger Knee. Listen to his Tiger Bum. All those Muay Thai kicks doing good work out here. Oh, the face off once again.
Chun-Li finally unleashes a kick. Floor Sagat starts stomping away. Again, you gotta look at those thigh muscles. That woman could just stomp right through him if she wanted to, but clearly he has not paid enough, as we see. It's the go to sleep one more time.
And everyone's asleep right now here. Akuma's not doing nothing. Sagat's not doing nothing. Chun-Li's barely doing anything here. And Tiger Knees once again.
Scott, though, is certainly feeling this match. We saw him hesitate a little bit, suck in some wind. Akuma freaking out. Perhaps he was trying to teleport. Forgot what game he was in.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is also locked up in this arena here. Once again, skipping Granola, making sure that magic is blocked off in this arena here, so they have to fight mano-a-mano.
Chun-Li with the firm foot press pin, only a 2-9, and you know, you gotta admire getting a 2-9 on Sagat, just standing on him, forcing down the power of those thighs. Sagat just brutal, knee to the face in response.
Oh, and broke ankles once again. She does not have that ankle insurance, unfortunately. And Sagat taking this time here to go back to Shao Kahn. But Akuma's back in as well. The demon battle continues. Ooh, the combination.
Akuma eating a muscle buster from Shao Kahn. The pin. Chun-Li, will she be there in time? Akuma kicks out. You got him, our folks. Akuma is a demon.
Oh my God, I saw,
Former god.
my God, indeed right now here. Run back to the in-ring ropes here, goes for the hit, oh, nails it perfectly.
Akuma's clearly displaying why Shao Kahn is being described as a former god.
That's right,
think
once
we-
a god, now we're immortal.
I think we might have just seen a little bit of what goes on in the Raging Demon while the screen is flashing white there, Ryyudo.
Yeah, that's right, the 100 crack fist coming out once again here.
Akuma getting double teamed. It is a double power bomb. Chun-Li.
Also getting the
Oh,
same
she's
treatment.
next.
Sagat laughing it off, but again, Akuma is a demon and floors Sagat as he's getting a couple blows in on the way out.
Get off me. You have to pay for that. Oh, he's putting his arm braces on just like Josh from earlier.
Sagat with the pin in the opponent's corner. He's not going to get the cover, just insulting him.
No!
I don't need the help. I'm just here to make fun of you.
Chun-Li
My
kicking
God.
everybody. Just a house of fun.
Yeah, her moves are coming out hot fire right now. Like, she is cooking right now.
She started slow with the fist. Again, it's mind games. She's got to throw them off the pace, but now that things are getting serious as we're nearly 16 minutes into this tag team bout, the feet are flying. Chun-Li knows what her strong point is, and she's ready to unleash. She's worn them down.
Oh, but Sagat fighting back, both of them as well. Has been in 2v2 games as well. So not unfamiliar to this whole matchup thing. Shao Kahn, one of the few characters who's barely been in any 2v2 games.
A little elimination from Chun-Li and Akuma. Surprising to see them unleash that double team maneuver. Sagat kicking out. got cut off before he could get to his partner. The former god is just going to have to hold on that tag rope in frustration.
Oh, but gets an escape here, and now is able to tag again here. Shao Kahn waiting for his turn here. Very polite.
Shao Kahn firing up as Akuma just eats a bevy of knees. Shao Kahn off the top rope, changes his mind. You know, smart. Going for the schoolboy on Akuma. He certainly wasn't expecting that. Only a 2-9. Remember, Akuma is a demon.
That's right. But Shao Kahn is an immortal and or a god as well. And Akuma wants to slam so bad here. Will Calgary see a god slaying here tonight?
Akuma firing up, kicks him in the knees. Remember, doesn't matter if you're mortal, immortal, god or not. You know, if you get kicked in the knee, you're probably going to drop to that mat.
Yeah, age comes for all of us, let alone actually getting kicked in the knee.
Speaking of age, in 3 days, 15 hours, 59 minutes, and 25 seconds, will age finally come to me as, well, I tried to play Dark Souls on a stair stepper for 8 whole hours. Chun-Li off the top rope. Beautiful diving double foot on the knees of Shao Kahn.
Heard what you said about the stair stepper and said, I can do that too.
I do not doubt that woman could run circles around me in any athletic activity. Chun-Li really telling Sagat where he can go.
Chun-Li looking rather gassed out here, trying to do some kicks here. Chun-Li is able to escape. Sagat cannot stop her. Finds himself once again in the corner between the two of them. He might have to give up. Shao Kahn, very tired, doesn't want to get in anymore. Says, no, you're on your own, brother.
Chun-Li a little gassed out. You know, Ryyudo, I was afraid it was going to turn into one of those, okay, Justin, let's go moments for her.
She has lived that reality once, and she can live it again. But right now, Akuma, who barely ever has time in the spotlight for third strike, is showing what he is worth.
Mounted punches.
My
Ryyudo is going to come in. He's calling it.
He's calling the match. He's calling the match.
Sagat has been eliminated. He can't fight no mores. It is now a 2-on-1. Chun-Li and Akuma against Shao Kahn.
Shao Kahn overcome these two. There's a good opportunity right now here. Breaks the ankles once again. No ankle insurance.
Now, I'm not quite sure of the maneuvers Shao Kahn has. I have seen him use a sledgehammer in the past. Now, it was some sort of spectral, spiritual hammer, so he might not be able to find that under the ring. But if he has such a device, I'm sure he could knock one of his opponents, if not both of them, unconscious, and Ref Ghostnola would have to eliminate them as a result.
That's actual factuals right there. But right now, Akuma is laying the smackdown on him in Calgary here. And Canada is just mourning over the potential death of Shao Kahn here. As they both get back in the ring again, can Shao Kahn do anything about this? It does not look like it.
Chun-Li off the top rope. Nope, decides to come back in as Akuma picks up her opponent. Again, taunting him in front of the crowd, just trying to fire herself up.
Looks like she was taunting the crowd on that one, man.
Shao Kahn with that
Pinnacle
super muscle
buster.
buster. The 1-foot pin. Akuma breaks it up. He won't have that.
Absolutely not. The Potemkin Buster coming out once more here. They double team him once again. Shao Kahn's in a tizzy.
We're nearly 24 minutes into this match. Would like to point out the Bogard brothers just really adhering to the rules, have not interfered at all.
Or they haven't bothered.
Yeah, they just have woken up and like, oh, right, I'm in a match, right. Oh, God, how
I think they're
embarrassing.
just staring at each other through the rope.
Wait for one of them to get
games. Andy just, telepathically telling Terry that I'm going to get revenge, and Terry telling him, you know how that match ended. That's not happening. Zakuma gets the fresh tag from Chun-Li.
Ooh, and actually gets a knockdown on both of them. Can fight Akuma straight out here. Flips her over. Not sure what he's going for here. Wasting a lot of time.
Chun-Li, or Irish whip reversal into a short arm clothesline as Akuma is put up on top for a submission maneuver of some sort from Shao Kahn. He's going for the Lamaya Stroll. Will he get the 3? Chun-Li is in. No, broken up again.
Absolutely not. The positioning is so hard for Shao Kahn right now. Finds himself in the corner of the enemy. And just literally could do, but busts twice.
Double powerbomb broken up, though, by the partner. The burning hammer. Well, if he was Kenta Kobashi, that would have been it. Kenta Kobashi, every time he hit the burning hammer, it was a kill shot, but Shao Kahn did not have the wherewithal to follow it up. Akuma lives to fight another day.
But Shao Kahn getting a second lease on life right now, getting a lot of energy, just cannot get the opportunity to close it out against either one of them, despite the damage he's doing.
Well, you know, Ref Granola, he knows what the people want to see. They want to see combat, so he's not getting right into the mix here with these competitors, you know, forcing the partner out in time, you know, giving him a few moments before he's going to enforce the 5 count to DQ as Chun-Li fires up, and there's that kick again to Shao Kahn. Finally, a top rope maneuver, the double stomp one more time.
There we go, the Stairmaster once again stepping up her game here. And one more for the road here. Going to tag back out for Akuma. No, going to the top rope.
She's waiting.
Waiting for it.
Ref going for the count. The diving moonsault hits him. Chun-Li, though, a little too winded to cover. Now, Ryyudo, I got to appreciate Chun-Li not going for the lightning kick. I do not believe that's magic. That is purely technique, but she is not breaking it out tonight as Shao Kahn hits that super muscle buster, holding her neck. Akuma's in, though, to break it up. Chun-Li perhaps might regret not doing the proper lightning kick tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And having a hard time stopping Shao Kahn there from grabbing Akuma's legs. But once again, just Shao Kahn can't get enough going at any course of time here. Has to really carry to the other corner if there was an opportunity to win.
That's a
Oh, that's Akuma gets lazy.
Ryyudo, you know, these things happen. Just Akuma, a split second too late, realizing he needs to get in. He, though, is a house of fires. You saw that wild exchange. Now dropping the knees to his. Ref Granola calls it.
Oh, even that helmet of Shao Kahn could not save from the knees of Akuma here. And that is it for Shao Kahn.
You might say it's the knees of a demon when no one's around.
Exactly at 30 minutes.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, perfect timing.
Oh, that's how long the match.
Yeah.
That's fine. Oh, right.
Oh.
Not bad. All right.
Yeah, that timer works good.
I don't know. What do you want to feel? Do you want to run 2 more? You want to keep going? What are you guys feeling?
So I'm at my personal time limit. So if you all want to keep going, I mean, I'm not going to stop you, obviously, but
All right, we can
finish.
I think we can wrap it up then. I think we did a good job. We hit our goal. Let's talk about our goals here. I looked at the clock. I was trying to be cognizant of your time, Ryyudo, because I remember things people tell me. This guy's doing me a solid.
That.
Well, our goal was to close out to $2,000. We closed out to $2,000. I had fun with my friends, so I think this is just win-win-win. We still got 3 days, 15 hours, 52 minutes, and 37 seconds before I'm gonna get on that stair stepper and just destroy myself for a proper business day. I'm feeling like, you know, what about this Jorf? What's Jorf up to? I'm thinking we got some Dragon Quest left in the tank. Well, no, we finished up Dragon Quest Rando. Like a Dragon, there we go. The first one. Gonna wrap up that. Have been that going on. Maybe some Infinite Wealth. Perhaps if I'm blasting through those, there's The Last of Us, the Rambost of Us edition. I don't know if you're familiar with this, but if you beat the game, they give you some goodies like. What if you just played through the whole game with a bow and arrow that had infinite arrows and all of those arrows were explosive? Just rampage. Just go on a rampage, you know? just divorce yourself from reality and have a good time as things are dropping on the floor upstairs. That's, you know, possibly in the queue. I think, though, the Like a Dragon series is probably going to run out the clock until Saturday. Midge might join me for a game. We were playing a game where, you know, you hang out with Baba Yaga. It's pretty good. There's a nice post, Josh. I don't think it was on camera.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, okay. You're half in. It's fine. He did a really good, you know, muscle pose. But yeah, no, this has been a great extra life this year. My goal was, if I tried, how much money could I raise before the actual day? And damn, you know, it's like when you try, you have things that happen, but also, you know, with the support of kind others, as we mentioned, we had Rishi, we had Karen Peterson, we had Skippy, we had Iggy Igson, who I forgot earlier. Iggy, I'm sorry I forgot you, but, you know, a lot has happened, and I've had a lot of stuff put into me. Ilyan, of course. Ryyudo, of course. The monster who's gone. Josh, you sat in on a number. Thank you.
Huh?
I appreciate that a lot.
What'd I do?
Sat in on a bunch of streams we've been doing.
I got a bunch of emails.
You got a bunch of emails. Oh, don't worry. It's just something at his job. There's a computer that's turned back on. right? Did the computer turn on? The computer turned on. Yep.
I don't know what the fuck you asked. Oh, it's not for me. Let's go. Yeah, I'm happy to sit in on more, man.
Yeah, we got, we have the green room expanded. We can do more of this, but yeah, there's don't worry. There is still more stupid things to donate for until we elapse these 3 days, 15 hours, 50 minutes, and 9 seconds to the actual run and day of the run. There's plenty of silly stuff. I'm gonna have a time because
We all are.
I'm gonna be 42 pounds heavier. That's over a third of my current body weight added to me. That's Ryyudo, I'm sure you've put on the weighted vest at some point. Probably had some ankle or wrist weights on. Just all of it at once is quite a lot, especially trying to do an exercise that you know how to do. And although we did see, a Saiyan show up tonight in Napa, Dragon Ball Z, it's not based on reality, unfortunately. The weighted clothes and stuff, it just makes it harder. It makes it so much worse. But I feel like my pain from pain mode should hopefully translate to the viewers having a good time and kick in whatever you got. As I've been saying too, if your subs are up, I think I'm 1 or 2 away from getting my wonderful payout because I made a affiliate. Yeah, that's the low one. I made that last year. That was great. So if you don't have money, steal money from Jeff Bezos. He doesn't need it. He doesn't need it. If you got it, doesn't need it. Yeah, you know what? He's right. Josh is right. Doesn't deserve it.
I'll make a stand.
Yeah, make a stand. No, I will donate. My plan is to donate all of that whenever the next payout comes to just the extra life because I got a real job. I do that. I am merely a humble turnip farming charity streamer here, and I had a great time, and I thank all my friends, and I thank everybody that's helped me along the way. But 3 days, 15 hours, 48 minutes, and 18 seconds, that's going to go in the blink of an eye, and I'm just going to be in a hell of my own making. But I'm going to have a great time, and geez, Josh, you were here last year for it. Predictions.
Predictions. So last year it was this kind of slow descent into confusion. Into what word would I use? Malfeasance, maybe, would be a good word to describe it. There wasn't a lot of collapsing or anything. You stood strong last year. I think you could do it again.
Okay.
Maybe. Yeah. Well, a year's a long time. That's 360.
It's another year around the old sun, and I'm firmly in middle age. So a year is exponential for me.
I'm 26. I fucked up my knee in a day. That's 8 hours of hard exercise with 45 pounds minus 5 each time.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's but yeah.
I mean, you're also in better shape than me. So.
Oh, I'm fighting fodder time. It's as I believe I've told everybody. I'm the trash man. I just want to eat the garbage. That's why I work out, just so I can eat trash. I just want to eat trash and be free. That's it. You got to have a reason for the season, and that's mine. But I thank everybody. Before we sign off, let's look for somebody we can throw this over to. I think that's the polite thing to do. Josh, talk to the people while I say.
Hey, I'm Josh. I've been here the whole time.
You've got nowhere else to go.
No, I could go a lot of places. I was gonna go hiking one time. That didn't happen. There was there's bars in the area. My friend works at one of the bars. I could get a free drink. Oh, well, I got 2 free drinks. And also
That's pretty nice.
Voices of the Void is a wonderful game.
Yeah, we're gonna throw it over to Doc. Doc is Ryyudo, you're a friend of Doc, right?
Mm-hmm.
Doing Voices
That's
of the Void. Doc is it looks like he's wearing a toad mushroom hat. So hey, let's say howdy to Doc.
Hi, Doc.
Hell yeah.
I'm starting. Don't worry.
Ready to raid in 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 second.
Rated. We did it. That us. Dude, thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
I
It was fun.
appreciate
It
it.
was a lot of fun.
Fun.
Yeah, it's fun. Oh, hey, Midge is here. Hey, Midge. Would you like to say hi? We're not streaming. Talking to Ryyudo.
What's that?
Ryudo's
Hi.
wife. It's his Midge, my wife.
Ah.
So
Nice
his
to meet
wife likes Malort, whereas I do. So I feel like it's kind of the.
Oh, we're
Christy-
the opposites?
Yeah,
Okay,
there you go.
yeah. All right.
Oh. I was trying to figure out what opposite meant. Been a long lifetime.
Out of curiosity, what were you